right, guys. I've been sitting on this joke for 2 weeks. It's a good one. All right, just it's Halloween themed too. It's mint. All right, what do you call a werewolf YouTuber?
What do you call him?
God, you say Wolfie.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, jeez.
I quit.
Wait, that's gonna die again.
Come on, that was a good one. That was
Aw.
terrible. And
It's solid, but it's terrible.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the game room. I'm Luke the DM, and it's my job to kill everybody. We're back with another exciting installment of our Tealeaf Adventuring Company West Marches campaign. We've got 5 wonderful returning players here, one of which is in the middle of sort of a hurricane, so we love you, Risky. We hope you can kind of...
that wasn't a joke? Oh, shit.
We're gonna power through. We're gonna power through the technical stuff. We're gonna make this work. So bear with us. Hopefully it kind of works out. But yes, tonight we are continuing this sort of little mini arc that's developed. So for the first time in Tealeaf Adventuring Company history, I'm going to actually start tonight with a bit of a recap. So for those of you guys who aren't necessarily watching us live and are following on YouTube, because I know there are a couple people out there, feel free to pause the video now and go back and catch up on the last 2 or 3 to kind of get the context of this. We'll wait. Okay, thanks for joining us back. Yep. Well, no, because they paused it, so now we're back. It's all in real time for them. I'm talking to the future. So, for those of you who are too lazy to go back and watch them, I'm going to give a brief recap of certain highlighted sessions because we're kind of in the middle of this, this arc. And that being said, next week, next Thursday, which would be 7 days from now, which would be the 5th of November, is going to be simultaneously our first adventurer tier mission and our second milestone mission. So for those of you who aren't fully aware of the rules and everything, levels 1 through 4 are beginner tier. Level 5, you get kicked up into adventurer tier. And so from 5 to level 9, it's a different category of heroes. They're in a different sort of priority setting, and so they're only playing with characters in your own bracket. Adventurer tier, the training wheels get kicked off. By level 5, you should have a pretty solid core idea of how your character works. I'm going to be a little harder. I'm going to be a little stricter on the rules. It's going to be, up a notch, and I'm pretty excited to bust that out, especially with where we're at in the story. This is just going to be kind of the beautiful climax of sort of this arc that we're on with the Howling Wood and everything. So definitely that's an episode you don't want to miss. I've been working on that in the background as I'm kind of fixing all this other stuff, so that's going to be fucking... Can't wait to see you there. In other TAC-related news, our next backstory mission is going to be Cricket, played by Untamed Scribe. We've got that scheduled for November 19th, I think. Let me check. Cricket backstory. Yes. Okay. That's the tentative date. That should work. I'll keep you guys posted if that does end up changing. But Cricket's one of the fan favorites. She's adorable. We love her. So I'm going to try not to kill her on her own backstory mission.
I mean, she sells a lot of merch, so,
It's true. So definitely another one you don't want to miss coming up. But as far as tonight goes, let's rewind a little bit and get our audience caught up to where we are in this exact moment. So, the Tealeaf Adventuring Company has sort of just been getting its bearings and sort of planting its seeds and then getting its getting its feet wet in this new business venture in the free city of Kadoria, taking on all sorts of various contracts, but sprinkled out those early spring, summer, and then especially as we get closer to Hallows Eve, there have been an increased number of strange reportings from the Howling Wood, and the Tealeaf Adventuring Company has taken on a number of contracts that have involved these really bizarre and odd happenings. Some successfully, some not so successfully. And it's gotten to the point where various members of the guild, as well as the staff of the guild running it, have decided that action needs to be taken, that something needs to be done, an investigation needs to be mounted so that we can find out what's going on with the Howling Wood, what's causing all these strange, bizarre creatures and mishaps and interactions, and how are we going to fix it. So a few episodes ago, we had our hex crawl-esque exploration, true old school West Marches style session, in which 5 heroes traversed through the Howling Wood and explored it and mapped it out. And through, honestly, sheer dumb luck, because I can't control where you guys go, managed to find the heart of the Howling Wood, which ended up being a grove created by some strange, powerful druid, which was then infested and inhabited by a green dragon. You guys found the green dragon, a battle ensued, and negotiations happened when, I believe it was Nirendal, mentioned Marigold's name. Tensions got really tense, and the dragon kidnapped Orsik, played by Weewoo, as sort of a hostage, and said that the party needs to bring Marigold to the dragon in his lair within 3 days. The party went back and shared the news of Orsik's kidnapping and the impending need for Marigold, but it turns out Marigold's busy taking care of some stuff. Marigold's been dealing with a lot of stuff in the background. She hasn't been present in the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall for quite some time. And there was sort of a panic to figure out where she was, what she was doing. And in the midst of this panic, a portal opened up in the middle of the guild lounge. Water came pouring out through this rift and just dumped Marigold's barely conscious body. And she barely managed to utter out one last sort of sentence, essentially saying, "Get help in Dios, I need a healer," before falling unconscious. We're going to pick up shortly after this moment as sort of this chaotic buzz is happening in the guild hall. People are freaking out, lots of tense emotions going on. Amnesty and Selena have sort of taken charge as Reginald is pretty much inconsolable. They've got a plan. Amnesty is going to teleport a group of us to just outside the capital city of Dios in the Holy Empire to go and beseech the help of the Divine Chosen. So we can kind of jump in this moment as Amnesty had sort of excused himself, said he needs to go get some components in his room for this teleportation spell. What's the general vibe? What are the reactions going on with all of our characters tonight?
I'll go first. Skamos is very concerned, trying to figure out what he can do before we get there to kind of keep her stabilized before they make the trip, just in case, like, if something happens along the way, or if something happens in between us and the portal there.
Okay.
A lot of praying.
Pyfean, upon seeing Echo, probably walk down and probably give the whole explanation, and also say, "Oh, by the way, the floors are wet." However much water came in from the ocean.
Yeah.
My boots are full of water.
I would assume quick-handed Chameleon's just kind of like, oh shit. Like, more problems as he stumbles into the shit show.
All right.
I think Ciarenne was trying to stay, responsive but slightly distant just to stay out of the way and ready in case anybody needed anything.
All right. Are there any quick preparations, like 5-10 minutes worth of in-game time that your characters would like to take, whether that be stocking up on health potions or any last-minute conversations you guys would like to have? Do so.
Gonna be gathering up some paperwork and stuff for Dios. Because obvious religious city needs religious verifications.
Okay.
That's what I would assume.
Very cool. Very cool.
I would like to buy... I'm debating if I want to buy 1 or 2 healing potions.
All right. I mean, it's up to you. You can just mark the gold off and put them on your character sheet. Yeah. It's kind of an honor system.
I would assume that Quick-Handed Chameleon would tag along with Skamos to make sure like he has the proper holy symbols to fake his way through any possible
Okay.
situations.
Sure.
I mean,
To
I feel like I I should be okay. I can't say for sure though.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
saying like I just needed the information you're digging up so I can use one of those fancy necklaces.
Okay.
He just wants a
would
necklace.
like to say I do not know how fair received in Dios. Should I wear a long coat?
This would be my first time going there. I can't tell you for sure.
Amy, Selena just kind of looks up and just goes, "No, you'll be fine. It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay." And she kind of goes back and running her fingers through her
excellent,
mother's
cool.
hair. Anybody who would like to can roll me either a religion check or a history check to see what your in-game knowledge about Dios is.
I'm not going to roll because Pyfean would have absolutely no fucking idea.
There.
Given
Is it
context.
insight or history?
Yeah,
religion?
history or religion. Interesting. Okay. Skamos is from pretty far away, and as far as religious empires, you're like, okay, that exists. Quick-Handed Chameleon and Ciarenne. So the Holy Empire was founded by a family of sort of celestial-blooded individuals that were sort of these angelic beings that came and ruled over sort of the lesser races and founded this empire, this kingdom, very much centered around worship of the gods. You would know, particularly with the 21 there. Hey, thanks, Mom. That the Empire of Dios worships 8 primary deities, and that the worship of others isn't necessarily scorned, just that they take the worship of these prime 8 deities very seriously. So those 8 deities are, in order, which you would know, Moradin, the sort of the Allhammer, Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon, Pelor, the god of light and agriculture, the Dawnfather, the Raven Queen, Arathis, Corellon, Ioun, and Sehanine. And you know that worship is a very central part of all of the citizens of Dios's life. Their entire existence very much centers around worship, whether that be tilling the fields and making sacrifices to their gods, or various festivals in their honor, things like that. You do know that arcane magic is seen as an affront to the gods and is seen as blasphemous and is seen as sin, and that certain spells are very, very much frowned upon. And this came to very much a heated confrontation a while back. At this point, it'd be a couple centuries ago, when there was a great war between the Holy Empire of Dios and Lexigrad, this magocracy. Particularly, the war was over, obviously, the completely opposing ideals, but also land development and the acquisition of natural resources, in particular gemstones, which serve as material components for a lot of higher level magics. Dios did end up winning that war by what is believed by many to be an act of divine intervention, which only bolstered the faith of the Diosian people. So, that was a war bomb. Anyway, so as you guys are taking care of business, stocking up on health potions, Amnesty comes down the stairs carrying various bits of scrolls, and he's got sort of like a fiddle kind of tied and on a harness kind of on his shoulder, kind of coming down and kind of just looking around and counting, and kind of goes, "Okay, guys, so with the spell, Selena, do you think your mom's gonna be like okay to?" And Selena just kind of looks up and goes, "No, she should stay here." Okay, because I can bring myself and up to 8 others because we're gonna want to bring someone back. So we've got me, Selena, Admiral. So that leaves 5. Who's coming for this?
Skamos raises his hand.
Okay,
I'll
Skamos.
come.
Good.
Quick-handed Chameleon lets out a grunt, and he's like, I guess I'll make sure he doesn't die.
Good. Okay.
It's like I would like to go as well.
Good. Excellent. Another religious types. Good. Always good.
Yeah, sure.
Echo over there pouring out one of his other boats. I'll go as well to get away from this water.
Beautiful. And then we need more. Anyone with like a religious affiliation?
I can come. I'm from the Church of Sylvanus, so.
Beautiful. Okay. Everyone gather around real quick. Just hold hands in a circle. This is gonna feel really weird. And you see Selena kind of like gives her mother like a kiss on the forehead. Just, you're gonna be okay, Mom. Stands up, and Admiral kind of comes trotting over and kind of just sits on her haunches next to Selena. And you guys all make a circle. You see Selena actually pick up Admiral's paw, and Admiral kind of raises her other paw up to Echo, kind of at the side. And Amy kind of looks around and makes eye contact with each of you to like give that last sort of, okay, were you ready for this?
Let's do this.
You all feel this strange sort of turn in your stomach, like that sensation of just rounding the top of a roller coaster where you feel your heart rise in your chest and your stomach drop, and you feel this sort of flipping forward sensation, and as you blink and your vision goes black for a moment, and you feel yourselves hurling through time and space at an incredible velocity, just endless voids rushing past you, and this sense of weightlessness and timelessness. And it's a very surreal, only momentary sort of looking around and not knowing where you are before, like, splashing into water, a bucket of water thrown into your face. You crash land, kind of stumble, trying to find your feet and steady yourself in the middle of a beautiful, sort of calm, sunshiny day in a rolling farmlands and green hills. You guys have arrived in the Holy Empire.
Nice.
Amy kind of dusts himself off a little bit and goes, okay, guys, so I'm kind of fond of living, so I'm going to stay outside the city walls. But if you look over there, and he kind of points, and off on the horizon, maybe half mile away or so, you can see these massive, probably 40-foot towering white walls with ramparts and battlements and giant sort of square towers marking these corners, and a large, maybe 25-foot tall portcullis leading in. And you can see there are lines of caravans and wagons and foot traffic that are sort of like lined up in a queue waiting to get through the wall into this, which you can only assume to be the capital city of Dios.
Skamos at this point pulls up his hoodie and his cloak's hood, and throws it over his shoulder and pins it with his emblem of Kilmore, just to make it more of his like actual official attire versus just him in his armor.
Okay.
Pyfean, after kind of seeing himself as well, is like, okay, so now that we're here, where are we going?
Probably through the entrance.
Well, I mean, that was assumed. I was assuming we weren't going to scale the walls.
Selena kind of, as she's talking, she's like finishing putting up some of the barding onto Admiral, and kind of like steps in a stirrup and actually sits on the Winterwolf's back. And she kind of goes, we need to, if we can, we need to talk to Emperor Graydon. If not, we need at least someone with powerful healing capabilities. I think we just head straight for the religious district. We head right for the cathedral. We need their help. We don't have time to waste.
No. Skamos starts making a pace towards the entrance of the city.
All right.
Anybody who might have been paying attention sees like quick-handed Chameleon saying hearing Pyfean say not to climb the wall, and he just kind of stops walking up the wall and acting like he wasn't doing that.
We were actually right outside the wall.
So you guys were a little bit of a ways. We can say you're kind of like walking and talking. So like as you're like take a couple steps, you're like, oh darn.
Takes off the spider climb boots.
So, You can see there is a bit of a queue to get in, and it seems to be fairly slow moving as you guys sort of like make your way towards the back of the line. You can see there are guards in shining, very ornate, sort of white and silver armor, armed with halberds and like very like decorative sort of plumed helmets that sort of seem to be stopping everyone, checking their belongings. A short, brief interrogation is kind of a rough word, but kind of like going through customs as they're letting people in. There's a minute before like the wagon in front of you sort of moves forward and is allowed through, and the entire line kind of lurches forward and then comes to another stop.
I'm gonna head over to the guards at the entrance and kind of.
So just kind of like walking around
Just
some of the
skip
other
the line?
people.
Yeah, it's kind of like fuck these guys. I need to go
Okay.
talk to them to get us in quicker.
All right, you get a lot of dirty looks from what
That's
appears to be
fine,
very various farmers bringing crops for sale, craftsmen, just general citizens.
Outside of any of them, do any of them actually recognize my attire, or is this just like, oh, who's this asshole cutting?
Yeah, or just who's this asshole cutting? Like, who's this?
Yeah, okay.
And especially, actually, because Skamos is a tiefling, you're getting some particularly dirty looks.
This is why I have my hood up
Yeah.
I'm
and
gonna go
covered in
with
my
him.
cloak.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him because
Ciarenne tags along. Okay.
I'm great with
I'm gonna
people.
go with them too at this point. If we're
Yeah,
all
I was
gonna be
gonna say-
assholes, let's all be assholes together.
Seeing
Okay.
everybody walking off, Chameleon.
Except we need like one person to stay in line and save our spot.
Save the spot.
If this
What is
doesn't
punch
pan
for?
pull through.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna all head up to the guard. Then.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh, we lost an echo.
Well, there
No.
we go. All the cameras are fucked.
Wait, there was one rule.
He'll be right back. So,
Okay.
all of you guys cut past the line with the various. Hey, what are you? I've been waiting here for 45 minutes. Get back in the fucking. And then just kind of ignoring all that banter and yelling and screaming. You guys make your way up to the actual portcullis, where two of the guards actually do leave their post and kind of meet you halfway, seeing this rowdy sort of rambunctious
These
group
assholes.
starting to cut. They kind of approach, not with necessarily hostility, but with authority.
Mm. I
mean,
say,
makes sense.
we are in a very, very serious rush. We have a friend who is dying, and we have at least 3 people of the cloth who are here who seek entrance immediately to help our friend from this brink that she's at. And I start presenting them with some papers that I have of my sect and other papers that I feel would be important to them.
Okay.
You have your religious passport.
Yeah.
Essentially. Hey, you never know. You never know.
Skamos, go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage, because you're handling this very politically and very seriously and
No,
tactfully.
fuck this up.
Hey, I would have.
21.
Woo!
It's a solid +4 to anything I rolled. So
Nice. So, one of the guards kind of like stops and kind of like looks over you and kind of looks past at the rest of the group, while the other one is taking and looking through your paperwork. A human individual with sort of like this very sharp widow's peak and like bushy eyebrows kind of looks you up and down, Skamos, and kind of gives you a curious look and says, "So you say your friend's in trouble. Where is your friend that needs healing? We can get them to a doctor right away."
I point over to the woman laying over the dog.
So you guys
And
actually did not bring Marigold.
No, Marigold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, so
I mean, to
Yeah,
be
I
fair,
did-
it's probably for the
I didn't
best.
catch
Because
that.
again, combat, having an unconscious person just running behind us on a dog probably isn't the best idea.
it'd be unfortunate, yes. She, I'll guess I'll have to go say like, she's not immediately with us, but we need to go in there to retrieve someone who can help her, and we need it as soon as possible.
She wasn't stable enough to move. We need to bring
Yes.
someone back to her.
Yes.
This is very urgent indeed. And Selena just goes like kind of just like looking. You can see she's got like tears in her eyes, and just like, "We gotta help my mom." And the guards sort of say, "Right away. Just give us just a moment, and we'll clear the way for you." And they sort of step out and kind of like start. You see one of the guards starting to order this like farmer full of he's got a wagon like full of like salted meats. Just like step aside and get the wagon out of the way so you guys can actually make it through the tunnel. And he's throwing a bitch fit and like obviously clearly upset that he's getting cut in line. But after a short little confrontation, the guards do manage to convince this gentleman to get out of the way, and so the party is allowed to enter through and make your way through the walls into the city of Dios itself.
Is there any guards with us as we're walking?
Yes, you are being sort of escorted as
Okay,
you're
cool.
as you walk. The city of Dios itself, for most of you, I believe this is your first time here. If anyone's been here, I think it might be Ciarenne. Not sure.
No, I don't think I've been here.
Okay. The city of Dios is a absolute gorgeous monument to the power of mankind, and you can see this is reflected in their architecture, in sort of the aesthetic and the vibe and sort of the aura that the city brings about it. This is a very peaceful, simple, devout sort of civilization, and you can see just by sort of the angles and the sharp, direct routes that the streets weave you through the city. Everything built and constructed in the city was for a purpose, was for either a defensive military strategy, for religious piety and worship, or for the enjoyment and adoration of the city's people. It is very much built in this sort of ancient Roman or Greek style of architecture. Lots of whitewashed buildings and marble, erected columns upholding large, beautiful monuments, brass and bronze statues depicting various deities and heroes of the city. As you make your way through, so you guys would be entering probably from the east, and so you'd be making your way through the social district, where a lot of the residential buildings are, and making your way through to the center of the city, sort of raised on a low hill. It is sort of visible from all points within the city is this absolutely gargantuan, colossal cathedral, intentionally built so that it is visible from any point within the city outdoors. This serves as the seat of power for Dios, and is not only a religious icon, but also sort of a fortified military fort. You can see these massive 40-foot tall stained glass windows depicting various holy symbols of the 8 primary deities. There's a large sort of white marble staircase that sort of rises up, very almost like the Pantheon. This beautiful, like, looks like it was chiseled by the gods themselves, structure of art and of worship.
As we make our way through the city,
Mhm.
does Quick Hand and Chameleon happen to spot like any easy targets to pickpocket?
Oh my god.
The streets themselves, as you're being sort of flanked by guards, as you guys have, talked your way.
Do I
A lot
notice
of-
him
Just
being
quick
shifty?
reminder.
uh,
Well, they
As
haven't
you-
done anything yet, so.
so
If it
as-
looks too hairy, I'm not gonna do it. But if I see like a
people seem to be like giving you away, like, or kind of like making way for you as the guards are escorting you. Like, clearly this isn't, these are important people. There are sort of corners where things do get a little bit tighter. There's some like rather poor peasant looking folk that kind of on the side, just sort of looking at you dumbfounded, because a lot of you guys are exotic and different, and Dios is primarily like a human civilization. But that would probably be your best chance if you want to try to risk it.
it's against my morals, but how many beggars do you think there would be? Like rough
Joel.
estimate.
Like in this little, probably like 6 or 7, kind of clustered together in like a kind of like a covered tunnel that kind of leads from one district to the other.
All right, as we slide through there, I'm gonna kind of like slyly slide a piece of gold into each one of their cups, trying to like not let them notice me doing it.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Like, as wholesome, it's like, do we need to roll perception checks so we don't get immediately kicked out of the city?
And in this sort of hustle and bustle, you actually successfully managed to go through and kind of just like with a little bit of flair, slip a gold piece into 6 different individual beggars' sort of little coffers. They're so dumbfounded and kind of excited in all of this that they don't even notice you.
Nice.
All right. Making your way through yet another district. You make your way through the economic district where you can see lots of smithies and foundries and craftsmen, sort of this very artisanal kind of working folks district. There's sort of smoke that comes through the air. There are bakers, there are potters, there are painters, there are weavers. Making your way deeper into the center of the city, closer to that hill, sort of the paved cobblestone roads eventually do start to slope upward as you guys make your way to the base of this hill and rise up to the religious district. There is sort of another inner wall that with more guards that sort of clear the way for you as you're being escorted. And eventually you make your way to the center of the city, the religious district at the sort of base of this massive cathedral. And it is immaculate. It seems like every blade of grass, every flower, every leaf on every tree is perfectly, pristinely placed. There is not a speck of garbage or dust or litter or clutter. Everyone walking these streets seems perfectly groomed and proper. Their posture is elegant and noble. And you can see just rows and rows and rows. There's probably a few dozen guards, even more fiercely armed and armored than the ones escorting you. Ciarenne, you would recognize these as the Silver Guard. These are all of these in the religious district guarding the actual cathedral itself are members of the Order of the Platinum Dragon. These are worshippers of Bahamut that take their mission very seriously to defend the Emperor with their lives. As you guys make your way up these white marble steps heading towards the large doors into the temple, a number of these Silver Guard do sort of start to flank in, and there's a brief exchange between the guards escorting you and the member of the Silver Dragon. They start to talk in sort of hushed tones after sort of just explaining the situation, and it seems like they're intentionally keeping this out of earshot for all of you.
If I try to really listen on it, can I pick up anything?
Yeah, I was about to ask the same.
Yeah.
You guys can all make perception checks if you'd like. Yeah, 20. Great.
There goes my rolls for the night.
Oh, this one. Hold on a sec.
All right. So, after this sort of explanation of we were charged with escorting these, you hear sort of whispers, and Skamos, Quick-Handed Chameleon, and Ciarenne do manage to kind of hear just like, no, we were told that no one sees the Emperor. This is an unusual circumstance, but the Emperor is very busy. And the guard says, yes, but they claim that they have a wounded individual that needs their help. Maybe they could see one of the chosen divines. They're all in council right now. The festival coming up. And there's sort of this hushed exchange. And you do manage to pick up bits with the natural 20. Ciarenne, you do hear sort of the effect of no one is allowed to see the Emperor unless they go through the trial of the divines. And at that, there's a moment where you and Selena make eye contact, Ciarenne.
Okay. So, I'm gonna try to tell everyone in the party quietly, they just mentioned something about us having to go through a trial to get to the Emperor. So I would be on your guard.
I heard that too. Selena I heard that too. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
You said they were followers of Bahamut, right?
The Silver Guard specifically, yes.
All right. I would say probably Skamos would notice me pulling out like a little necklace, like a sigil of Bahamut,
Just watching him like go through his like many
Yeah.
necklaces, kind of like in that scene in The Mummy. He just like pulls out the right one.
Yep.
I'm gonna step up to that one. I'm gonna try and persuade him to like skip this. I heard something about a trial, and I'm all for it, but the urgency of the matter. I was hoping, as a fellow follower of Bahamut, you might be willing to give us a break this one time.
Make a
Watching
persuasion
him.
check.
God damn! That's a
Um,
fucking 2,
You got 8 both times. Amazing.
and I get a 6. I get 6 out of that.
Wow.
Oh. Where's the shack?
All right. So the guard kind of actually sees you approach and actually holds his spear closer to you as halt, and almost cuts you off mid sentence and says, "No one will see the Emperor unless they have an appointment the Emperor has asked, or the order is so important that it is worthy of the trial of the divines." And at that point, Selena steps forward and just goes, "Then we'll take the fucking trial of the divines. Let's go. My mom is in fucking trouble, you assholes." And immediately all the guards step back and kind of plant their spears. And one of them... Go ahead.
I step up. This is more of a matter of urgency. We don't have time to be wasting. Unless the trial is quick, we don't have a time to do that. This is something that's very time sensitive.
I'm gonna take
It must be done quickly.
stab and say Marigold's name holds no weight here.
I think Ciarenne would put her hand on Selena's back gently and be like, "We'll get it taken care of. Don't worry."
Let's fucking go. Whatever this trial is, we can do it. This is important. Let's just get this shit over with, okay? And you see Admiral underneath Selena just start to snarl at the guard, and the guard actually kind of visibly takes a step back and calls up to a herald, and you see a page sort of run into the cathedral.
Just a quick aside to Selena, I do want to go near. It's I know how stressful this is, but let's not piss off every guard in this town if we want to get any help from them.
I don't give a fuck. We're going to do whatever we need to do.
I know. Just
With
This
Quick
is a
Hand
very
and
delicate
Selena's, with their past interactions, he's just gonna kind of stuff and be like, "Look, I know you're upset, but we're trying everything we can to speed this along. We've got you. I kind of already pissed him off, so let's not make it any worse."
A few tense moments go by, and the doors to the cathedral open wide. And sort of slowly stepping out comes sort of a... I can't think of the word. Not a parade, but sort of a very elaborate, showy, fanciful promenade of very nobly dressed individuals. And in particular... you can see there are 8 individuals that come and are flanked and being escorted by some of the Silver Guard. One sec, I gotta pull up my notes. Okay. You can see amongst these, as there's a fanfare of trumpets, sort of sourceless, sort of announcing their arrival. Sort of a short, stocky, dwarven individual with gold and bronze and brass and red armor with this magnificent, bright, fiery red braided beard. You can see a tall, 7'2", silver-scaled dragonborn individual dressed sort of like the Silver Guard around him, but much more ornate and much more ceremonial. There is a younger human male individual with sort of this very much kind of like a male pattern baldness, like a monk's balding hair, just dressed in simple brown monk's robes. You can see there's a short little halfling individual, also dressed in very ornate, sort of blackened, almost blue plate mail. Just sort of standing there with sort of this very pale skin tone. You can see another dwarf individual, female, with this sort of braided, almost Viking-esque blonde hair. Very almost Targaryen-esque in her appearance. Very fine features. You can see there's a
high elven individual with very sharp, sort of finer features, with sort of this like sandy brown hair and sort of the sharp eyebrows. There's a small gnome individual who appears to be scribbling in a sort of like copying things down, and with these like large spectacles kind of sitting at the edge of her nose, and a very beautiful, very sort of alluring elven individual, a female, dressed in sort of this like very gossamer kind of flowing robe that almost seems to shift with the light. And immediately, you guys, without necessarily knowing, recognize the political importance of these 8 individuals, and these must be the 8 divine chosen.
Out of character, are they all different colored? Like their outfits, are they all different colors?
Yes, they all sort of seem to have their own aesthetic.
They're the goddamn Power Rangers of religion.
I was about to say, are they standing in like a color gradient, like?
As long as they're not posing like the Ginyu Force, we're safe.
Oh god, that's okay. Is any one of them look more important than the other in like stature?
I think the correct question is: do any of them look like they'll be nice to us?
At the front of this sort of this escort stands the Silver Dragonborn, who sort of seems to be taking a very noble kind of lead, and who you notice a lot of the Silver Guard are looking directly to.
I think Ciarenne would kind of walk forward and greet respectfully, kind of like bow her head a little bit and be like,
I follow
"Hello,
behind.
we're here with a really important need for a healer to come help our friend who has a cursed wound, and she's unable to travel because she's unstable. We'll do whatever we can to get to see someone who can help."
Make a persuasion check, Ciarenne.
Oh shit!
Thank God.
I also have everybody's friend.
What's everybody's
That
friend do?
matters.
What's that do?
If you're already proficient, your proficiency bonus is doubled for any check you make.
Oh, so that's an extra +2. Nice. That's a 22. This Dragonborn, the Silver Dragonborn Knight, actually gets down and takes a knee, and is almost at eye level with you, and sort of takes off his helmet, revealing these like sparkling silver scales, and these like immense, like sort of fiery golden eyes as he looks down at you. This very intense look. He goes, "I am Justicar Rivan Nemoris. I'm the High Paladin of Bahamut in the city.
I would have never guessed anything different."
I've heard that the trial of the divines has been invoked. Clearly, this is a serious matter." He sort of puts his helmet back on, stands up.
What is the trial of the divines?
He slams his spear on the ground, sort of this like large, tall, almost like more of a halberd or a pike. And in response, all of the Silver Guard in unison, there's this like loud echoing thud.
Pyfean's just going to take like a step back. It's like, okay.
"Those who would embark on the trial, follow us. We shall lead you to the sacred chamber. There, you will prove your devoutness. You will prove the justice of your cause, and the gods will deem you worthy or unworthy. Should you succeed, you will have the full audience of Emperor Graydon, His Holiness. There, you may speak as you wish. Know that this fortress is protected by the gods themselves. Their favor, their grace, their holy forgiveness protects all who serve. They purge through the lies, they purge through evil, they purge through deceit and trickery. You will be watched. None escape their gaze."
From the back, you just hear quick-handed Chameleon let out like a huge sigh. Just,
Everything I stand for is a sin.
Ciarenne just like shakes her head and says, "We have confidence in our mission and we'll prevail."
The Silver Guard sort of start to kind of flank around you and almost like encircle you to sort of lead you into the cathedral itself. And Rivan sort of turns on a heel and begins to push through some of the other divines, who who you notice all of these individuals of various races and clothing styles are all kind of like eyeing you guys curiously, just sort of looking you up and down. In particular, you see the female gnome individual with sort of this like long, sort of spindly gray hair and the large spectacles. It's just sort of like, you almost get the sense that she's like taking notes on all of you and like looking at your appearance, looking at what you're carrying, and just like writing faster than you've ever seen any individual write before.
I look over at her and give her a wink.
Just
You go.
Well, hey, no.
Sorry, we're working out some technical details in the background, so.
Was it with Risky?
Yeah, so I don't think Risky's going to be making it back tonight, but we're going to have Risky be in the session. We're just going to have him be the silent but strong type, so I think that's...
So Echo.
He's the guy in the back who does all the work.
Yeah. So we've got this handled. We'll be okay. Just, sorry. Excuse me if I'm reading things and talking at the same time. You are escorted through, following the chosen divines, and as you enter this long, magnificent, chiseled, beautiful, artistic hallway with various mosaics and statues and carvings and busts of the gods themselves, you get the sense that as you progress further and further, you can almost feel this waft of this warmth, this light that kind of comes over you, and any of you who are particularly attuned with magic get this very strange kind of heebie-jeebie, like hair raising on the back of your neck feeling as you continue to follow.
Divine magic or arcane magic?
Very much divine magic. There appears to be a lot of protective rituals have been in place here, and so as you're walking through, there are almost barriers that are filtering out various bits of evil. So at this point,
Pyfean's just walking, hoping none of these stop Faye.
A little being made of arcane.
Literally, there's a wall and like everyone passes through, and Pyfean just face plants straight into it.
I need Quick-Handed Chameleon to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Good thing I'm -1.
As you walk through, you momentarily stop, and you kind of feel this force kind of actually momentarily stun you. For just but a moment, you feel this sort of strange force come over you, and you hear this sort of sourceless. It's not so much a voice in your head as much it feels like a memory kind of coming forward. This voice of authority and this sort of this sense of you are being watched. This is your last warning. This is your one and only warning. You kind of get that sensation as you sort of push through this barrier.
I say, if he's like dead stopped in his tracks, I was going to pick it up and just start carrying it with one hand as we walk.
No, it's more just like as he's walking, kind of stops and then kind of just keeps going. It's not even perceptible to others, but for
Angel whispered into his ear, "Fuck around and find out."
Kind of, yeah.
So Dave,
anybody that's listening or like noticed, like you just kind of hear Quick-Handed Chameleon like start muttering under his breath, like just like the monastery.
You okay, Chameleon?
He kind of looks to one of the guards. It's like, nobody around here worships Tezca, do they?
They sort of just give you a look and just keep walking.
And now he's just like looking over his shoulder.
You can see a massive set of ornate double doors that presumably leads to a much grander chamber, but you come to a sort of a four-way intersection, and the crowd of guards shifts to the left, sort of leading you away from the throne room and into this chamber for the trial. As you walk, the gnome individual sort of scribbling down, stops scribbling, goes, "So just so all of you are aware, the trial of the divines is a ancient rite that was imposed to beseech the emperor for his aid and to prove the valor and the strength and the piety of those asking, and to let the gods decide whether or not they are worthy of the Emperor's favor. Inside this chamber, you will be witnessed by all of us and the gods themselves, and you will prove your devoutness, your loyalty, your piety, your conviction, and your vigor, and the gods will decide whether or not the task which you have come for is a worthy one.
All right.
Should you fall, it is the gods' will.
Okay.
Million's kind of like, should I
Should
sit
put
this
to
one
that.
out?
Nope, you're coming along too.
I think
Like,
just so like we're clear, guys, like things might not be exactly what they look like at first approach. So let's try and be cautious and not just go with our gut reaction on every trial we can encounter. If that's okay with everyone, it's important here.
Sounds good.
All right. And eventually you are led and the guards stop. And the Divine Chosen sort of stand outside a door in this wide, maybe 20, 30-foot hallway. And the Justicar Rivan sort of stands there and sort of looks down at all of you and says, once you step through this door, trial will be considered commenced.
cool, let's go.
There is no exiting unless you succeed or you fail.
If the doors are open, Pyfean's already walking.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like,
Like-
well, let me sit it out.
All right.
Falling behind everyone
So-
else.
You guys following in?
Yep.
Alrighty. Let me pull you guys to the map. Roll20 is being very borked today.
I mean, that's kind of its state of being sometimes.
It's the theme of the night.
I guess so.
I mean, I was just cracking up at her description because all I could think of was the stupid, like, fitness gram pacer test thing from middle school. Not if anyone else had deal with that. Oh, I got it.
There we go. There's Ciarenne. Okay. So, Selena does follow with Admiral, and you guys end up in what appears to be a very beautiful, it almost looks like a small temple. And you can see there are windows sort of like raised above all of you, where you can see shadows walking behind the windows, where presumably the Divine Chosen have taken their place. You hear them all speak out to you in unison as you guys sort of position yourselves wherever you'd like to on this map. They speak out and they say, the trial of the divines has commenced. Speak, the god of the 8 prime, of which you wish to invoke first. Once all 8 have been sated, the trial shall be complete. So, out of character, just so you guys know, the way this is going to work is that the 8 prime deities are listed. There is a divine chosen for all 8 of them. Each one of them has their own challenge, and you need to get through all 8 in order to succeed.
Oh, so we're all taking... Okay.
So you guys will take them one at a time, but the group can decide in what order you do them. You don't know what each challenge is, you just know of the 8 gods.
I mean-
So I'm gonna say this now. Let's not do the Raven Queen first, because that completely is the same thing that I am, and that's an issue for me. My spells probably will fizzle out on it.
I mean, I can do it. It's like the only god Pyfean knows in this entire group, because Shiana talks about it.
Let's start with Bahamut.
Yeah,
It's not good.
it's tried and true.
All right.
Yeah, Echo's saying Bahamut too. So
We're doing Bahamut.
Okay. So, the group needs to speak out loud which god they are invoking in what order.
We invoke
Bahamut.
We
Bahamut.
don't do the gods one at a time.
No, you do the gods one at a time.
No, I meant like, do we?
Read it out
Are you
loud.
asking us to list
Sexy.
them?
So for you guys' record, just so you have it out of character, the gods are in no particular order: Moradin, Bahamut, Pelor, the Raven Queen, Erathis, Corellon, Ioun,
and Sehanai.
Can I ask if that is a list you have in Roll20? Can you just put that in the chat log
I can type it out for you guys.
while we figure it out? Because
I had most of them typed in the
Moradin,
notes.
Bahamut, Paylor, Raven Queen, Arathis, Koron, Ayun, and Sehanine.
yeah. So Pyfean says the only one of those I know in any amount of detail is the Raven Queen. I don't know any of the others.
Pyfean, you being from the Feywild would have had a brief knowledge of both Corellon and Sehanine, actually, as those both are deities that somewhat tie into the. the
Okay. Those aren't ones I know personally, so that didn't register.
Okay.
Sorry. So
That's
that
okay.
is okay.
Yeah, but Pyfean would know.
I'm not even
What
sure
are
which
they?
ones.
I'm assuming they're both
outside of
nature
Bahamut.
deities.
Corellon is actually part of the Summer Court. He is sort of the patron deity of elves, a god of music, of the arts.
Oh, then I would actually probably know who he is. Okay.
Yeah. And then Sehanine is the goddess of the moon, the goddess of trickery, of love, of deceit, of sort of playful pranks, that sort of thing.
I think I get along with them.
I'm not even sure which ones Skamos would know outside of Bahamut. Maybe Peller as well. That's probably and Raven Queen.
Taylor's a pretty common one.
I
Yeah.
would assume, just from his travels, Quick-handed Chameleon would be like barely familiar with all of them, but literally know nothing about them. Just
Yeah,
knows
Fiddling,
enough.
fiddling through all the necklaces. Like,
Yeah, just like hold
that
on.
Which one?
I think Ciarenne would have probably had acolytes travel through church of the different representatives.
Yeah, you guys
they are.
have a
Okay.
loose kind of knowledge of all of them. In the way that like a lot of like Western people have like loosely heard of like some Hindu gods. Like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Like I know who Shiva is, sort of.
Unless you're playing Smite, then you know a bunch.
Yeah, exactly. That's sort of familiar.
So like we literally just need to say a name of a god and it does a thing.
So we
And
say like we invoke Bahamut.
Yeah, that's
And
what
then
I thought.
Ciarenne disappears.
All right, are we invoking Bahamut?
Yeah.
All right. As you, Ciarenne, speaking for the party, says, we invoke Bahamut. There's a bolt of light that kind of comes down on this sort of central altar right over here. And as it does so, it's sort of blinding. You guys have to look away for a little bit. And this very regal, sort of almost Greek chiseled god of an individual with these angelic wings sort of fold out. And this individual appears here. And I need all of you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, we just
Do I
fucking
recognize
fighting?
what
Okay.
this is?
It's definitely some sort of celestial individual.
Jeez.
Right there with you, Purr.
My one fucking nat 20 of the night.
It's like I rolled a 1. I didn't even roll a natural 1. I rolled a 2. The god.
And you rolled worse than the person who rolled in that one too.
All right. Oh, and I need Selena rolls initiative because
Yay,
yeah, 20 baby.
help.
And Admiral goes at the same initiative as her. Okay.
So wait, does only one of us get to fight this then?
No, it's the entire party gets to fight it.
Okay, so it depends on the task then.
I would assume I know that I speak celestial. Then I would say,
This is
can I have your
absolutely
name? Yeah, can I have your
it
name
has
as I
angel
speak to it in
wings. I don't know
celestial?
how else you really interpret that.
Yeah.
Make a
Some sort of
persuasion check
attack.
as it sort of comes down and sort of like delicately lands. It sort of looks at you. Make a persuasion check, Skamos.
I just did.
Nat 20. He looks at you. Says, he doesn't. His mouth does not move, but in your mind, all of you hear this voice in Celestial. So if you don't understand Celestial, it sounds like tongues to you. But he looks at you and just says, "Best me, and we shall see."
Okay.
So
Straightforward.
at the start of combat, Quick-handed Chameleon, you have the action.
Ooh. And
Make
this
it
is just
count.
a big ass open room, so are there any rafters up above?
I would say in like a church, yeah, absolutely. It's cathedral ceiling, so they're probably about 45 feet up.
Oof.
Good thing is I'm a tabaxi, so I move at the speed of light. I am going to use my tabaxi agility, whatever, to move at double speed.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 10 feet this way,
Okay.
and climb. Oh, I'd have 60 climb. So climb up to the roof and then walk back 10 that way. And
Okay. So
attempt
you're like up in the rafters, 45 feet up, right there. Okay.
Yes,
So that's all your movement.
trying to hide.
Okay. Bonus action to hide. Okay. Fairly open up there, but you kind of crouch down.
Stealth, guys.
And I'm gonna throw a sleep bomb at him.
Okay. Interesting.
I had that somewhere, and I don't know where. I thought I had this on my sheet. Son of a bitch. Sorry, hold on one second.
okay.
I gotta dig through Discord. Oh wait, what was the range on it? It was just a 5-foot square, right?
Yeah, it's just like a one little 5-foot square.
Alright, so you just want me to roll like a 20 to see if it hits?
No, it's as long as you're within range, it's you can hit. So like you can lob it down at him.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna do.
So he's got to make a certain kind of saving throw.
Yes.
Okay. I believe it's Constitution.
I will take your word for it. You gave us the stats, so.
So it's 22 on yeah, because it's the same as the brass dragon. So this like little bomb of like purple smoke kind of fizzles around the angel, and he just sort of looks at you. His wings kind of flutter a little bit, and the smoke dissipates.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ready.
So that was your bonus action and your action to throw it.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Okay.
Very productive round.
Don't worry, guys. I'm on the ceiling.
Good effort. I believe in you.
Guys, I'm
Selena's
stealth.
turn. Selena's going to use her movement to get on Admiral's back. I don't know why it can never just work, but she's
It's
there.
a layering thing.
Yeah.
I think you can probably group them.
Yeah,
Well,
but once
they're
you
not-
group, it becomes a whole different just fiesta, man.
I
It's
mean, if
a-
you right click it, it will give you like a to front option, and that should put in top layer.
Yeah, but it doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, then I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so Selena's gonna mount on the back of Admiral. She's gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark on this guy. She kind of like closes an eye and squints as she pulls out a short bow. What's a good one for Hunter's Mark? Let's go with that one. And she's gonna fire 2 shots. That's a crit on the first one.
Good
Yep.
Oh.
lord.
Um,
It's like 5 now.
so, so that's no advantage on the attack, so no sneak attack. But that's 13 piercing plus an additional 8 for 21 points of damage on the first attack.
Carry us.
And second attack,
Oh, we see who's absorbing all the XP now.
26, and Hunter's Mark procs again for another 1. So that's another 7 points there. All right, it's now the Diva's turn. The Diva's going to flap its wings and begin to fly up, and it's going to fly straight and sort of land on the rafters next to you.
Oh boy.
And it just says, "You cannot hide from the light." And it's going to make 2 attacks at you with the mace.
Nice.
Sorry, that was an accident.
You're okay, no worries. The first is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so you're going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and then as he contacts you, there's a flash of divine light. You're going to take 7 points of radiant damage as well.
Sweet.
God, I can smite.
It comes on the backswing, and that's an 11 to hit. You
That
managed
does
to
not.
duck out of the way of that. So that is its turn there.
What was the radiant damage?
7, so a total of 14.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Alrighty, it is Echo's turn. Echo is going to be lovely played by Wee Woo for us. So Echo's going to hashtag bless. On Pyfean, Chameleon, and Skamos. Okay. What's the range on bless? That's only 30 feet, so
Yeah, I'm a little too high for that
Chameleon
one.
is out of range, unfortunately. Okay, so Ciarenne, Skamos, and Pyfean are all hashtag blessed by Echo. So that little lightning bolt's your blessing. So that's a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws. Cool.
Okay.
All right, anything else, Echo? Oh, okay. End of turn. Pyfean, you are up, feeling this sort of rush of divine energy. You look above and you can see this angel engaged with Quick-Handed Chameleon, sort of up on the rafters.
I thought this would be the session where I just come and swing with a sword instead of using a bow like I have been, like a proper paladin.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be using my bow.
Okay.
It's a 10. I'm assuming that does not hit it.
A 10 misses. You just
Cool.
goes wide.
Going to just stand there and nothing else I can really do.
All right. Ciarenne, you're up.
Alright, I wanna do enhance ability on Selena for dexterity.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Is that a touch spell?
Yeah, so I'll probably have to move over here.
Okay.
Is that where she is, or?
So she's actually very small because she's a halfling. So she's sort of occupying this square back there. So you kind of have to run up and around. There you go.
Okay. And then so I'll use that on her,
Okay.
and then
So you're giving her cat's grace.
yes,
Cool.
and then I'm going to put bardic inspiration on Skamos.
Okay. So Skamos, you can have this little purple mark that gives you a D6 on any attack, roll, ability check, or saving throw. Nice.
And that's it.
Nice.
Alrighty. And Skamos, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to point my finger towards him and cast Ray of Enfeeblement on him.
Okay.
Oop, this one. It's the same thing.
Yep. All right. You have to make a ranged spell attack against the creature.
Mm-hmm. That's D4 plus or D20 plus 4.
Okay.
1 second.
All right. So it's 11. You do still have blast, so you get to add a D4 to that.
Oh, nice. So that'd be D4. So 1.
All right. So a 14. As you aim up and shoot, the ray of enfeeblement actually does not connect, unfortunately. That's
Can I use that inspiration?
Absolutely. So you're at a 14. You can add your inspiration to make that even higher.
It's a D6, right?
Yeah. So it's a D6 because Ciarenne is level. Nice. So that's a total of 20. So you pull out your holy symbol and sort of aim and kind of feel both the power of Echo and Ciarenne kind of guide your bolt. So the ray of enfeeblement does strike it. So on a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. At the end of each of its turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. But it is enfeebled for the time being. Very nice. Cool.
Yes.
All right.
And that's just an action. So as a bonus action, I'm going to this is a touch spell. 1 second. Nope, it's range 60. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Chameleon.
So both of those are concentration.
Oh, they. Oh yeah, you're right. We'll see. Never mind. Negate the Shield of Faith. Save that then. Guiding Bolt. Then I guess.
So
Is no, it's
ray
action.
of enfeeblement was your action. Okay.
Yep. Sorry, just 1 second.
Okay.
So I'll just cast False Life on myself then.
I think that's also an action.
But, yeah, God damn it. Sorry, I'm just.
It's okay. Clerics have a lot of spells.
It's been a while.
You could Healing Word if you know that one. That one's a
I
bonus
do not
action.
have Healing Word. I am
Well-
a damage dealer.
But it's so good.
He's a battle mercy, guys.
Battle
Yes.
mercy.
I can't. Oh, well, that's what I can do. Will that be my second level? Yeah, okay, I'll do this. And spiritual weapon is a concentration. No, it's not. I just cast it
It's
and it
not,
happens. I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want your spiritual weapon to look like?
Let's make it look like a big old scythe.
All right.
Thematic.
Just
Cool,
spins.
cool, cool. All right, and I assume you're putting that right up behind the angel.
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you control of this token. Go ahead and make an attack roll with that for me.
We'll do. I think that's
It's
just a D20.
D20 plus
Okay.
your proficiency
right?
plus mod. Yep.
Yeah.
Plus your spell.
So
Yeah.
So it's D20 plus 6 then, yeah?
Yep. 14 misses, unfortunately, as the spiritual weapon swings and misses.
Darn. That's okay.
Alrighty. But a solid turn.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Chameleon, you're up.
Time to test fate. I'm going to use for my primary action disengage, and with my cunning action, I'm going to use dash.
Okay.
So that gives me plenty of movement speed to get back to the ground right about here, right?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run and climb down, and then I think I have one more movement speed to come off the wall.
So it'd be
Awesome.
5, 10, 15, 20, plus 40 down to be 60 to get down to here on the ground.
Well, I'm climbing down because I get climbing speed.
Oh, because you're right. Okay.
You should have never given me this. I'm just telling you now.
I love it.
And while I run over him, this is why I said test fate. I'm going to one charge of my Emberlit boot directly underneath him so I can attempt to rain lava down on him.
Interesting. Okay. So there's
Right.
fire on the ground right here.
Let's burn this fucker to the ground.
Ceiling.
I like it. Cool.
By the time we finish this trial, there's not going to be a trial room anymore.
And you guys said that Ciarenne going in the church would make it bust into flames.
Yeah, right?
But you are here, therefore.
Okay.
I was just trying to read what the...
Yep.
Yeah. So there's that. And now I'm trying not to die over here, so... That's all I can do this turn, I believe.
Cool. All right. Selena's turn. Selena's going to kind of look over and just kind of give Ciarenne a wink, knock her bow, and take 2 shots. 24 will hit for 11 plus 8 is 19. And then second shot is a 30 for 11 plus Hunter's Mark is another 8, so another 19. Nice.
Selena, their play of the game.
The Diva's going to bonus action kind of touch itself, and you see a lot of these piercing wounds begin to stitch themselves together. So it's going to heal itself for 18.
Thanks.
And then as its action, it's going to fly down. Actually, at the start of its turn, it's got to make a dexterity saving throw for the fire.
Wait and see if you caught that.
Which is a 16, so it doesn't take any damage from that.
Worth a shot.
Sure. It flies down, landing here. It's going to take a couple swings at Selena.
Doesn't have disadvantage because Bray.
It doesn't have disadvantage. It does half damage with its strength-based attacks. So Selena's armor class is a 17, so 23 hits. So that's 7 halved to 3 plus the 1 radiant is 4 damage on Selena. Sorry, let me just... Okay, and then the second attack is a 20, which hits, so that would be 7 half to 3, so that's another 4 damage on Selena. Selena's got to make a couple of concentration checks to maintain Hunter's Mark. First one's a save, second one's a save. Okay. At the end of the Diva's turn, it gets to make a Constitution saving throw to see if it can resist the Ray of Enfeeblement. That is a 20, so the Ray of Enfeeblement is gone.
Oh yeah, it's gone. I only have a 12 spell DC.
Alrighty.
Well,
Echo's turn. Echo's going to move right up. A 13 is a miss, unfortunately. And I think that's... Echo's only got the one action.
yeah.
Yeah. Bonus action, Shield of Faith on...
That does get rid of Bless.
That's true, yeah. So you couldn't concentrate on Bless and Shield of Faith. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's it for Echo. Beautiful. Okay, Pyfean, you're up.
Fuck. How far away is this thing?
You got this, man.
I could go there.
Hmm.
Well, whatever. If Pyfean dies, he dies. Pyfean's gonna clip-clop over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my sword. I'm gonna swing at it.
Okay.
Fucking A.
23 hits. Is your sword magical?
No.
Okay, so half damage. So that's still 3 points of damage.
Awesome.
All right.
And it's gonna be it.
Okay. Ciarenne, you are up.
I'm going to fire a crossbow shot at it.
All right, so it is right next to you, so your shot's going to be at disadvantage.
Oh, I guess I could just do a rapier since it's
Yeah, you
right
could just,
now.
yeah. There you go.
Are we just gonna corner him and beat the crap out of him?
All right, so 23 hits for 3 points of piercing. Your rapier is not magical, so it is halved to 2 points.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, and that's I guess maybe I'll take a step here. No, I'll stay there.
Okay.
And then I'll use who is it attacking? It's been attacking Selena, right?
Yeah, Selena took a little bit of damage.
I'll use a healing word on her because it's not a lot of healing, but
Okay.
that's bonus action.
For 8? Wow. Okay, that actually tops her off.
Cool.
Nice.
Chamelion's bleeding out.
She has a paper cut.
I didn't realize he got hit as hard. Sorry.
Oh,
That's
It's like,
bad.
hey.
I thought he
It's
was
all good.
hitting
I
Selena
mean,
more.
Selena's carrying us right now, so you know.
Yeah, keep the tank alive.
I just didn't realize he got hit as hard. Sorry, I thought he got hit lightly.
The person who can hurt it.
Okay. My
All
turn.
set. Yeah, Skamos, you're up.
I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon right above him.
Okay.
I should be able to move there. And then I am going to move because let's see, that should be enough distance from here to here to here to here. That would be 30 total. It's
Yeah, you
5.
can just go in a straight line, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at this and I know the map what it is. That's why I'm just like, is that in play or is that just like stand there and first I'm going to do the tried and true afflict wounds.
Okay. A
Ooh.
13 is a miss, unfortunately. Oh, wait, you're still blessed. You're still blessed.
I got blessed.
You
So
got
that's
blessed.
a D. What's that?
D4
It's a
on top.
D.
Before.
Oh,
plus
well,
3,
that
so
was the-
16.
So 16
Yeah.
just hits. That is his armor class.
Sick.
Go ahead
Cast
and roll
I
that
went
up.
first level, so 16 necrotic.
16 points of necrotic damage.
Go.
And then I'm gonna roll for my spiritual weapon for as my bonus.
Okay,
25 to hit.
that hits. So that's a
It's
D8
just
plus
around. I
wisdom.
just like to think it's just continuously spinning.
Murder saw in the air.
Yeah.
So that's a D8 plus 2. Yeah. Okay.
D8 plus your wisdom.
Yeah. So that'd be 2.
Yep.
15.
How
No, that is not right. What?
How'd you roll
No,
a 13 on a D8?
I don't know. I don't know because on my screen, there's a one D8 plus
You
2.
selected some kind of compound dice option.
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
definitely didn't because I don't have. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it.
Because
There you
the
go.
exclamation points are. For
There we go. 3 damage.
Okay,
That's
another
better.
3 points. Hey, every bit
Yeah,
counts.
I guess I accidentally clicked the shadow run button that's right underneath it for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, no, what that does is in D10 systems, if you roll a crit, it re-rolls the dice. So basically, you rolled an 8 and then re-rolled it.
Sick. Too bad that doesn't count.
Nope, because there's no way to prove that you did roll an 8.
All set, Skamos?
That's everything. Yeah.
All right.
That's
Top
gonna
of
look
that.
menacing.
Chameleon, you're up.
All right. Let me see here. All right, so I'm pretty close.
Join us in this.
I'm gonna walk up along the wall and
Okay.
kind of stand like up just above it, so it's stone striking distance,
Sure.
just beside the spinning death side.
Cool.
Just.
And I'm going to stab at it with my rapier.
Cool, cool, cool.
Boxing it in.
At this point, we're cubing it. Ah, come on.
14 is a miss.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to disengage and walk. How much would that have been? Be like 10 foot up plus 5, so 15. Still got about half of my movement speed.
Okay.
Because I'm walking, not climbing. I'm just gonna walk back this way after
Okay.
disengaging.
Cool, cool. All right. Selena's going to pull out a scimitar and she whispers to it and it ignites in flame. She's going to make 2 attacks with the flame tongue scimitar. That'll hit for. I should just turn off sneak attack. Actually, no, she gets sneak attack now.
This thing is super flanked.
Yeah. Plus, so that's 17 plus 5 is 22 plus 4 is 26.
Can her doggo not attack it?
It can. It's about to.
Eat it.
The second attack is actually a miss. And then bonus action command Admiral to bite. Admiral going bite. Admiral also misses. Or no, Admiral has pack tactics. Does she have pack tactics? Does, so she has advantage.
Do I think. But...
So that is a hit. So that's 8 points. Plus that the die will also proc sneak attack. Or not sneak attack, Hunter's Mark. So that's 12. Yeah, so that's 12 plus 8 is 20. And then the Diva's got to make a strength saving throw. Which he fails and is dragged to the ground prone. Can the Diva be knocked prone?
Oh,
Can't.
Well, any creature technically.
it's a scene from Office Space.
Yeah, right?
We're all just above it, kicking it.
All right. The Diva's turn. It's gonna stand up.
Oh.
It's going to. It's gonna. It's got options here.
Don't worry, guys. It used half of its movement speed because it needs to go places to hit us.
It's gonna disengage and just like a rocket shoot up and fly and get above the altar here. And then it's gonna use its bonus action to heal itself. For another 21. Okay. That is its full turn. Echo, you're up. So it's about 35 feet off the ground now. It's flying.
I can't even. Pyfean can't even jump that high.
I've got some shenanigans in the works, don't worry.
I mean, I have a bow. Really wondering if I should have just made an arcade archer. Reconsidering a lot of
21 hits
Yes!
Yeah!
for 4.
Just steps
Yeah.
forward and yeets this motherfucker.
Nice.
Olympic.
I dig it. I dig it. All set for Echo? Alrighty, Pyfean.
Okay, where can I move?
How do you do that like stepwise thing?
Oh, if you right click, it will leave a little
Oh,
knob.
neat.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It is extraordinarily useful. And now everyone's doing it. Oh god.
Today I learned.
Today I learned,
Oh,
and I'm
boy,
going to
oh,
use the
boy.
noblest of paladin weapons, the longbow. I'm going to shoot it.
All right.
Longbow paladin.
Long...
14
my
is a
choice
miss.
anymore.
Oh.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty. Ciarenne, you're up.
Is Quick Hand Chameleon up in the rafters again?
No,
I'm
I'm just
sticking on the wall, like near you.
Okay. I'm gonna move here and do Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
For
So 10 health back to Chameleon. Nice.
thank you.
And he's still hurting after that.
Not feeling great, but I'm feeling a lot better.
Okay, I'll use Healing Word as bonus action as well, and that will be my turn.
Nice. Thank you.
Wow. Good heals. Alrighty. Skamos, you're up.
Okay. Gonna look over at him. Gonna toss my cloak to the side, and then cast guiding bolts on him.
Okay. The 20 does hit.
Nice.
So that's 4d6 radiant damage. All right. He is resistant to radiant damage because he's celestial, so he'll take half of that, which is 8. But he's also glowing, and the next attack against him has advantage.
That was the point. And that would be okay. So that's my action, and I
Yep.
can actually do another concentration spell. So who's close by to me, looking banged up right now? Let's go over to. I'm gonna move over to Echo
Okay.
and cast because I can finally do this now. And cast Shield of Faith on him.
Nice. All right.
I don't need to get close to him, but I can.
Cool.
I'm done.
Alrighty. Chameleon, you're up.
Alright, trying not to move to get my feline agility back. How far away is he from here? You said 35 feet up, and I'm about 10, like, roughly.
Yeah, so he's roughly probably like 60, 65 feet away from you.
What's the range on the short bow? Can't remember.
I think it's 80, 120, or 80, 320. So yeah, you can shoot him with a short bow, no problem.
Alright, screw it. I'm gonna attempt a shot with the short bow.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Yeah, so that's a crit on the fucking because of the guiding bolt.
And I get the sneak attack for rocket shot actually, right? Or is that
Yep.
melee only?
We have sneak attack because you have advantage. So that
Oh.
it is a non-magical short bow, so the damage is halved. So 13 halved would be 7 plus the sneak attack is 9 for 16 points of damage. Nice shot.
And
Actually, wait a minute. Is the sneak attack damage? No.
Sneak attack damage, I think, is the weapon damage.
So that is halved too. So half of 9. So he gets.
Yeah.
It's 5 more. Okay, sorry. Cool. But nice shot. Nice crit. He's looking pretty rough.
and I think that's gonna be it for my turn this time around.
All right, Selena's gonna go. Stow that. Pull out a couple shots. 17 hits. And a 14 misses. So the 17 will hit for 7 plus Hunter's Mark because that's still up. So that's 12. All right. The Diva's turn. It's going to use its last heal on itself for the day. Nice heals. Okay.
2 8. Wow.
Yes.
So just undo everything I just did.
Yep.
Cancel.
So it's
I mean, of
feeling
course, the burn a heal, so you know. It's
Yeah.
something-
It's going to swoop down here and make 2 attacks against Pyfean.
Oh yay!
The first is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
That misses. The second's a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Just kind of wailing on your shield as it gets close to you, but you're kind of holding steadfast, not taking any damage. So it's on the ground. It's kind of like hovering off the ground, just like right above you. So it's basically right next to you.
Cool.
Echo, you are up. He's on the ground right now. Currently, he's just like his feet are like barely touching the ground. Echo rushes right up.
Swords ablazing.
Vow of Enmity. Okay. As a bonus action, so using that channel divinity, nice. You have advantage on all attack rolls against the creature for 1 minute or until it drops to 0. So you have advantage on your attack. So the 17 will hit for 4, halved to 2. Nice. Smite. Okay, he's popping a smite.
Smite me, almighty smiter.
So that's 2d8. So 12, half to 6
Nice.
more radiant damage. Okay. Because it's resistant to radiant because it is celestial.
That's kind of why I was saving smites. I just figured.
Alrighty, all set. Meh, yeah. Still feels good to smite.
The smite.
Alrighty, all set for Echo? Cool.
He has
Pipe,
been
you're up, Ciarenne, you're on deck.
So I'm gonna smack with no. I swear to God, Pyfean's artifact's just gonna be a longbow I can hit people with. Oh fuck yeah!
Shoot
Oh, no,
swords.
that's on advantage. Never mind. Still
Yeah.
though.
17 will hit.
Yeah, for 4.
For 4, half
I
to
was
2.
about to get really excited and pop a smite, and then
Ooh,
Damn it.
yeah. Paladin crits.
Paladin crits are fucking nuts.
Alright, so 2 points of damage with the longsword. Anything
Cool.
else?
I'm good.
Alrighty. Ciarenne, you're up. Skamos, you're on deck.
Ciarenne gets a little bit frustrated. Decides to use Vicious Mockery.
Okay. So he's going to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a 28 on the save. Quite a wise creature, so your spell has no effect, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
Was
right.
not a creative enough
Earlier.
insult.
She's just grumpy.
Listen, you little shit.
And that's it. I'm not doing anything else.
Okay, Skamos, you're up. Chameleon, you're on deck.
Okay. Gonna do some flavor text here. Skamos is gonna run up past up to here and then jump off the pews and grab onto him and cast Afflict Wounds again.
Ooh, alright, going for the bear hug kill. 20 will hit. So it's 3d10 necrotic.
Plus, wait, I'm gonna make this even better because I'm also gonna use my channel divinity and add that. That's 5 plus 6.
Oh, so another 11. So total of 32 points of necrotic damage. Skamos, how do you want to do this?
I was gonna plant my hand right in his face and say, "Tell me your name," as I bring him down.
I don't have a name for him, so I'll get it to you.
His name
Okay.
is
My name
Just
is
like-
Bob. No. I'll have to
Just
look
like
up.
devils, I assume there's.
He dies before he can say it.
Yeah, I would say just like devils, I assume they go back to the plains of Olympus.
We're gonna go with Ridith. R-I-D-I-T-H. Ridith.
Cool.
Yay,
nice.
random name generators. Cool.
The
Yeah,
most
thank
memorable
God.
character who's now dead.
Alrighty. At the
Sorry.
top of the round, you guys have the choice to invoke your next god.
Unless
I'm dead.
is there a time limit on this test? Just out of curiosity.
Hmm,
I mean, there's someone's life on
Maybe.
the time.
I was about to say if people want to take short rests in between stuff.
I don't get stuff back in short rests.
I meant
I'm
for
down.
Channel Divinity for Echo specifically, and also
I get
anyone
that
else
back.
because I don't know how your stuff works.
That's the same. That works the same, but everything else is
Yeah.
long rest.
I mean, if we don't have a god choice, Pyfean is just going to say, I want to invoke... What was the Summer Court god? Start with C.
So the summer court is Corellon, yes.
Corellon. Cool. If we're not taking a short rest and no one else says anything, Pyfean's just going to say, I invoke Corellon.
Alrighty. So Corellon is the Fey god of elves, and so
Pyfean's like, I know that one!
his champions are 2 centaurs, which are going to join the fray. They're going to roll initiative, and they're going to suck at initiative. So, top of the round, without skipping a beat, Chameleon, you have the initiative.
They're located here and here.
At the top and the bottom there, yes.
Alright.
Sorry. I'm imagining the ultimate Chaos Crew power play where they just say all of them at once.
I guess, I'm probably gonna end up regretting this. Or wait, they're pretty low in the turn order, aren't they? Screw it. I'm gonna run up to this guy. I'm gonna start poking at him.
All right, go for it.
Oh, are those not walls?
You can go up there.
Cool.
Oh. So,
I wasn't sure.
out of character, I know what this whole area is, so I was like, oh, okay, so that's raised platforms. Got it. That makes more sense.
My rolls are awful right now.
Yeah, the 8 is a miss, unfortunately.
Try along and nothing. Oh my god!
He is ready. Just comes in and sort of parries your 2 strikes with his spear. All right.
Oof.
Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
All right. Selena's gonna go. Selena's going to kind of dig her heels into Admiral. They're gonna go right up here next to you. She's gonna make 2 attacks with the Flame Tongue Scimitar.
I softened them up for you.
The 12 is a miss. Actually, is it? 12 is just barely a hit. So that's 13 plus 8 is 21 there. We're going to go with the Flame Tongue there. That's a hit. So that's another 19. And then Admiral with the bite. Come on. Come on. That is a miss for Admiral with the 12. Or no, 12 just hits.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So that is 18. Damn, okay. Admiral just tears this thing to bits. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Echo, you're up.
part of me is wondering if, like, we had tried to talk to them, if they actually would have had a task and we're just murder hoboing them.
So the
I'll be right back.
stairs are going to be kind of like where the windows are, essentially. So there's a bunch of staircases. So you could, like, literally walk, like, and, like, fight them on the stairs there. Okay, move right on up.
Ugh.
Feels bad. Feels bad, the nat 1 and the nat 20. Poor Weewoo. Alrighty, Pyfean, you're up.
Cool. Talking is a free action, isn't it?
Sure. Well, it depends on the intent and, like, what you're saying. But, yeah.
I mean, I don't know, I just ask it, like, what's it doing, I guess.
There's no response.
Cool, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Diplomacy is clearly out the window.
10 is a miss.
Cool.
Alrighty. It's now its turn. He's going to make a pike attack and a hoof attack. So we're going to go the pike attack against Echo.
is a natural 1, and the hoof attack against Pyfean is a 21.
That is just at my AC.
All right, so that's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage on you.
Cool.
Oh, Echo is typing. I think I know what he's typing, so I'm going to hold on for a second. Oh, you guys are on round 6 for concentration for Bless. Yeah. Okay. Ciarenne, you are up.
I'm gonna move here,
Okay,
and I'm going to fire a crossbow shot.
go for it. Pew pew. 12 just hits for 10. Nice shot.
And that's it.
Beautiful. Alrighty, and Skamos. Skamos is AFK, so we'll get back to him. Chameleon, you're up.
All right, I'm going to use my feline agility,
Okay, because you stayed still.
and I'm going to run. It should be either 55 or 60.
Okay.
Or wait, I was here.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right, and I'm going to try poking this one since the other one had none of it.
All right.
Ah.
15 hits. There you go. For 15 for 15. Nice shot.
And follow it up with a longsword.
That also hits for another 5. Nice. Little wow wow. Cool, cool, cool.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Had to take care of the elderly and sickly person in my house.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else, Chameleon?
No, that'll do it for. Or actually, that was 55.
Yes. 5 feet left, I think.
All right, I'm gonna take advantage of what is it? It's one of these abilities allows me to walk away without it attacking.
Yeah, your fancy footwork.
All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna take one step back.
Cool.
Walk away.
Alrighty. So Skamos, you can go ahead and take your turn. We just kind of cut one turn ahead just for.
That's fine.
Go ahead. Take your turn now.
Let's see over here. I'm tapped on spells right now, so I'm just gonna move over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my my mace
Okay.
because I have that.
21 will hit for 5. Nice shot.
Nice.
Alrighty. Selena's gonna go. They're gonna kind of walk back down here. She's gonna take a longbow shot. 16 will hit and take him out. Nice. Alrighty. So on Echo's turn, you guys can invoke the next one. Echo invokes.
Yeah, I wanted to heal for a second. Okay.
Echo invokes Moradin instantly. Okay, so
You can heal on your turn.
Pyfean is immediately murked.
let me just. I gotta keep track of which ones you've done so far.
Golan and Bahamut.
For our comrade in bondage. All right. So invoking Moradin, you guys see these two creatures form along with one of their contraptions.
Fuck are those?
So they're gonna roll initiative, and he's gonna roll initiative.
I'm ready for the last test to just be like somebody shows up, it's like congratulations, and we just murder them on instinct.
We thought it was part of the trial.
Wait, we're not supposed to kill all of them? But XP.
Alright, so Echo, you invoke Moradin, but it's still your turn. I'm just gonna clean up the battle map a bit. Here's the deal. He's got plans.
For the rule, cool.
If I have the height, you could just use voice, you know.
He's
I know Risky isn't here, but for terms of just convenience.
a jump / link. That. Okay. Okay, I dig it. I dig it. The plunge and attack. Let's go for it.
Everybody does it up A.
All at once.
Jumping up A?
Just make an attack roll. You're good. It's a flavorful attack. All right.
Did they just whiff?
Is their AC really that high? Wow. Yeah, that's a complete and utter whiff.
Wow, that's upsetting.
Well, I was surprised at their AC, but it is that high. So.
I don't even know what it is, and I'm terrified.
Okay. Their contraption's gonna go. And it is going to roll on up here. And it's gonna use a slam attack on Selena. The slam attack hits. Selena's gonna take 8 points of damage. And then she is knocked prone and falls off of Admiral. Okay. Pyfean, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna go support Echo. Walk up here, and I'm gonna hit it with a longsword,
Okay.
and hopefully actually hit it. For fuck's sake.
That's a whiff.
That is a big ol' whiff.
Yep.
I have
The
plus
plus
on.
4 is already there.
Yeah, that's what the 4 is.
Yep.
It doesn't matter, it's still an 11.
Yeah. The 11's a miss. Alrighty.
I have a global attack modifier on, that's what it is. Anyway, that's it.
Alrighty. Ciarenne, you're up.
I will be right back.
Cool.
I'm going to move over to here, I guess, just the middle.
Okay.
And use my crossbow again.
Alrighty. Pew pew. Which one are you shooting?
This one.
Okay.
Did that work? That didn't do anything.
No.
There it goes.
11 is a miss. These guys are pretty tanky.
I'm not blessed anymore. Or does that not work for attack rolls?
It does work, so you can add a d4.
Okay.
All right, so that's a 15. The 15 is also still a miss.
Okay.
All right. Any bonus?
No.
Okie dokie. It's now the Azer's turn. This one's going to move up right here, and he's going to make attacks on Selena at advantage. We're going to go with a one-handed Warhammer attack at advantage. Is a 10. That's a whiff. And this one's going to make his attack against Pyfean. It's a 22 to hit. Oh, he's right back. Crap. Okay.
I think it would.
Pyfean takes 8 bludgeoning plus 1 fire. Okay, I'll just keep a note of that. Alrighty. And he's not concentrating on anything, so we're good. Skamos, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna move this bad boy right here over to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, and me myself, I'm gonna step over to this guy.
Okay.
Attack with the scythe first though.
Okay.
Which is D20 plus 6, right?
So you should be able to just click on the spell and it'll do the attack for you.
I don't think it does for me. I don't think I have a setup for it. Let me double check though. Where is it? Spiritual weapon. Oh, yep, there it is.
There you go. So that's a natural one.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, okay, yeah, that would be. Okay, and then I'm gonna attack with him. Attack with my Mesa on this one in front of me.
Okay, go for it.
Thank you, Luke.
No problem.
Hey,
Hey, there's a crit. Nice.
so that's
Ooh,
6
I am
total.
I am low. That's fun.
All right. As you strike it, it is red hot. And so as your mace comes in contact, it actually sears your flesh a little bit. So you're going to take 1 point of fire damage, but you're resistant to it, so you take 0. Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Top of the round. Quick-handed Chameleon.
All right. I'm gonna step over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take an attack with my rapier.
Cool. The 12 is a miss, unfortunately.
And I'm gonna follow it up with a longsword,
That'll hit. 19 will hit for 9.
and I'm resistant to fire damage. So
All right, so half of 6 is 3 points of fire damage.
nice.
Cool.
And I guess where was I? Like here?
Yep.
So I will actually move.
Who did he give Shield
Over
of Faith
here?
to?
I have 8 HP.
I'm gonna move over here.
All right, very cool. He is going to take an opportunity attack.
Can't because I landed an attack.
Right, because you have fancy footwork. Okay. All right. Selena's going to stand up. Just be like, you fucking little. And she's going to stab out with her Flame Tongue Scimitar. The 11 is a miss. The 13 is a miss. And then Admiral's going to bite. I have their character sheets linked so that I have a macro here. The 14 is also a miss. Damn. All right. Echo, you're up.
Okay.
Alrighty, Echo's up. Pull out shield after two-handed attack. Okay. Uh, 23 will hit for 8. Plus, are you smiting on this? Confirmed? No. Okay, so just the 8 slashing. All right, and then Echo is going to take 3 points of fire damage because he's hot. Yep. A lot of fire resistance in this party. That's kind of funky.
Mm.
At least 3.
Dragonborn,
Yep.
Tiefling, and I think one other.
Yep.
No, I think. It's just
Emberlit boots for the win.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So 3 points of fire damage on Echo. Echo, I need a concentration check on that bless. Okay, bless is still up for 2 more turns. And I think that's it for Echo. Alrighty. The Stone Defender's turn. This little construct's going to go. It's going to use a slam attack against Admiral, which is a miss. Admiral's pretty nimble. Pyfean, you're up.
Debating how much I want to heal myself because I have 8 HP left. Because I don't know how much I want to blow, like how much healing I want to use right now. Pyfean is going to use his action to just heal himself for 7 hit points.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Shield of Faith on myself.
Cool. Give you that.
That is it.
Alrighty. Not the eyeball. There we go. Not that. Okay. Ciarenne, you're up.
Trying to be conservative. I guess I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery
Okay.
on, I guess, this guy.
Okay. So he's got to make a wisdom save.
Actually, sorry, this one. Just
Which one, sorry?
the lower one.
Okay. That is a 20 on the wisdom save, so he does not take any damage.
Okay.
Rolling like fire tonight. I'm sorry.
It's fine, that's my turn.
Alrighty, it's now their turn. Let's see. These guys are somewhat intelligent. He's gonna know that 2 out of his 3 targets here are fire resistant, so he's gonna attack the not fire resistant one. So he's gonna attack you, Pyfean.
Awesome.
That's a 20 to hit.
That doesn't hit me.
All right, yeah, faith, nice.
It wouldn't have hit me even if I didn't have Shield of Faith. I have a lot of AC.
This one's gonna attack Selena and miss. All right, Skamos, you're up.
Okay. See, he's been hit a couple times now, so I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on him.
Nice. Okay, so he's got to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a 9, so he fails, and he goes ahead and takes 1d12 necrotic damage. So you can go ahead and roll me a d12 instead of a d8.
I think it's a D. It was just a D12. Okay, cool. I just wanted to just double check.
Yeah. You can technically
The
set
dice
the
roller.
spell to roll both at the same time.
It's 11.
Nice. 11 points of necrotic damage.
Big boy damage.
Sweet. Anything else?
With my bonus action, I'm gonna use the sickle to attack
Oh, cool.
the other one over there. Where is it? Does that hit?
23 will definitely do it. So go ahead and roll damage. If you just click on that spiritual weapon button, it should roll damage for you.
Yeah, that's
Just
the
chug in.
issue.
There we go. Okay. 3 points of force damage on him. Nice. Actually, no, you're good. You're good. Never mind. Okay. All set?
Yep.
Beautiful. Chameleon, your turn.
Quick question before I do anything.
Yep.
With this guy being focused on Admiral, and Admiral being very large,
Yep.
would I potentially be able to use my bonus action to hide to gain advantage?
Technically, no, because that is a halfling feature to hide behind allies, and halflings are cool.
Fair
So-
enough. Well, screw it then. I'm gonna try and poke it twice.
Okay, getting right up on it. So you're poking the construct?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, don't you have sneak attack on it anyway because an ally's next to it?
Yeah, but I need that advantage.
So the 13's a miss. The 20 is a hit. Is your attack magical?
No.
All right, you hit it, and it has no effect.
I'm gonna run the fuck away.
All right.
Weapons don't
So I
hurt.
use like 5. I'm going to go back 20 foot in the other direction.
All right, cool. I dig it.
And that's it for my turn.
All right, Selena's going to go. She's going to hop on Admiral's back. She's going to make 2 attacks. 25 will hit for 13 because it's immune to fire damage.
Just give Selena the Tealeaf point.
And
Carrying this team.
another 25 for another 8. But she's going to take 2d10. She's going to take 12 points of damage in the process there. And then Admiral's going to get his reaction to bite. The 19 will hit, but the Stone Defender is going to use its reaction to provide a +5 bonus against AC against that attack, potentially causing a miss. So as it goes to bite, the Azar, the actual little Stone Defender, jams its shield arm into Admiral's mouth, and the attack misses. Alrighty, it's Selena's turn. She's not concentrating on anything. Echo, you're up.
Does that hit?
An 18 just hits, yeah. So that's 10. That'll actually kill this one, but you are going to take a little bit of fire damage. So you're going to take 4 points of fire damage. I need a concentration check on that, bless.
So wait, these things just spew fire when we hit them. That's fun.
They're like little living embodiments of fire. So when you hit them, you get burned. All right. So Bless is still up for one more turn.
Creatures of the Forge.
Exactly.
He pulls out the bow.
All set. All right. The Stone Defender's turn. The Stone Defender is going to attack Selena with a boop. It's a 24 to hit. So Selena takes 11 points and gets knocked prone off of Admiral. Okay. Pyfean, you're up.
So Pyfean pulls out the bow.
Okay.
And is gonna kind of move here-ish. Yeah, move to that.
Stop blasting.
Now stop blasting. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the Azer.
Okay. With a
Yay!
nice crit. Fuck yeah. So there's
Right on that, but still.
8. Nice shot.
Yeah. At least I don't think I can smite on that. I don't think smite works on
Nope.
green. Rip. Yeah. And that is it.
Alrighty, Ciarenne, you're up.
I'm gonna do another crossbow shot at this guy.
Okay. A 9, it just bounces off.
I can't hit anything tonight.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, Azer's turn. He's going to swing it at Selena. It's a 22 at advantage, so Selena's going to take 6. Alright, Skamos, you're up.
Let's see, how far away is him? I'm just gonna step over this dead body.
Alright,
Get to here.
moving on
So
up.
that, and gonna cast Toll the Dead on this one.
Okay, he's going to make a wisdom save. It's a 10, so that's a failure. So you can go ahead and roll a d8 on that. Or a d12, sorry.
So it's gonna be D12 plus Reaper is gonna trigger because he's next to another creature.
Right, so they're both going to take the damage.
Yep.
Actually, the stone golem gets to make the wisdom save.
Okay.
So,
Go for it.
but that's also a failure. So yeah, they're both going to take the d12 of damage. Nice. So they both take 9. The Azer actually dies.
Yay.
Stone golem takes 9 points of necrotic damage. Sweet. Nice turn.
Yeah. Oh, not done yet. Not done
Oh,
just yet.
he ain't done. He ain't done.
That's
Oh, wait,
spiritual
there's
weapon. But wait, there's more.
Nick Falco.
Close my character. Oh no, I didn't close it. Okay, I was gonna say it was on the wrong screen. Where is it? Ah, that probably misses.
The 10, yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Darn.
All right.
Yeah, well, that's my turn. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Chameleon, you're up.
I literally can't do anything to this thing.
So wait, we
I
know that
believe.
damage immune to normal stuff, right?
Yep. Whatever material it seems to be made out of seems to be resistant to non-magical attacks.
I guess I'm gonna attempt to see if it's immune to sleep too. I'm gonna throw another sleep bomb at it.
Oh God.
All right.
Do androids dream of electric sheep?
You throw it, and it has no effect. It is a construct.
Androids do not dream of electric sheep in this world.
And Chameleon literally just says, "Well, there's no fucking point." Just sits down.
Just walk away.
All right. Selena's gonna stand up. Not get on Admiral, but instead get right up in this thing's face. She's gonna make 2 attacks. That's a 23 and a 21. So that's 7 plus 3 is 10 on the first one. Plus the fire. It does take full damage from fire. So plus the 9. And then, let's see, we've got 7 plus 9 is another 16 on that attack. And Admiral gonna chomp. It's a miss. Actually, no, pack tactics. That's a 24, so that'll hit for 16. Admiral actually breaks this thing apart because her attacks are magical.
Oh, is it dead? Woo.
It is dead. Nice. All right.
Crunch.
Before we, so why don't we go ahead and assume you guys are going to take a short rest, we're going to take our short rest. We're going to go to the bathroom, get drinks, grab a snack, whatever. So go ahead and take your guys' short rest during this break, guys. Heal yourselves up, patch yourselves up, get your abilities back. Twitch chat, we'll be back in like 5-10 minutes or so. Stick around 9:30 or so. We're going to do the Twitch chat favorite vote, and we're going to wrap up this little bit and set ourselves up for the next episode, too. So you definitely want to stay around for plot purposes. Alrighty.
Radio Shack keeps you in constant communication with their affordable, transportable cellular telephone.
Hello? Oh, yes, he's right here. It's for you.
Yes, I heard about the merger. Buy 100 shares.
The affordable, transportable cellular telephone. Only at Radio Shack.
Me and you, and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, and to be the only one for me is you.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Brothers, where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest, only on Nintendo 64.
So I met this girl. I asked her to dinner and a movie. She asked, what do you have in mind? So I said,
make it a blockbuster night and a border night too. Go to Taco Bell, buy tacos or burritos and a medium drink. Get a free blockbuster video. Make it a blockbuster night and a border night too.
Hurry and get a coupon for a 2-for-1 blockbuster video rental when you buy food and a medium drink at Taco Bell.
Cross the border.
Couldn't get enough of it. You ate Nintendo. You drank Nintendo. You slept Nintendo. Now Toys R Us has 2 hot games for Super Nintendo. Capcom's Street Fighter 2 and Nintendo's Mario Paint, where you can draw, paint, and even compose music. Check them out at Toys R Us, the biggest video game store in the world. So now you can breathe Nintendo, love Nintendo, be Nintendo at Toys R Us.
Don't drink that stuff! You're in training! Where's the caffeine? Good thumb control, nice foot placement. Only 2 cracks for that digit? Are you even practicing? Trust is part of the game! Element of surprise. Falling! Oh, can't find the new PlayStation 2? Get to Blockbuster. They've got new PS2 systems and games for rent.
Why do I even bother?
Blockbuster! Are you game enough? Didn't pre-order? They got you covered.
7-Up would like to give you a gift of holiday cheer. Just with 4 proofs of purchase from 2-liter bottles of any refreshing 7-Up product, take them to Toys R Us. And for just $19.99, you get the new Spot Game Pack for Nintendo Game Boy. A $5 savings. Just in time for Christmas. Put 7-Up in your holiday and make the season bright.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! For 64 bits, 3D graphics, real-world animation, and lightning speed that you can only get with Jaguar. Which is more advanced? Good.
Can you repeat the question?
Jaguar! Jaguar! Jaguar!
Toys R Us kid. There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I could play with.
For the hottest arcade games in town, come to Toys R Us. Sega's new Genesis system with 16-bit graphics processor, controller, and Altered Beast game, just $289.99. And Sega's Master System, just $144.99 after $10 rebate at Toys R Us.
I want to be a toy.
When it seems like all is lost. When it feels as if you have no hope. When you are outnumbered, overpowered, and they've got you cornered. That's when you realize your last best hope is you. Halo. Combat Evolved. Rated M for mature.
Games Warrior. Begin! the name for your games, Circuit City!
You fool! You never should have come here! It is only your death that you have found!
Kids, I'm home!
Did you say it?
I sure did! Fun Box! It's the new Xbox Original Variety Fun Box, now with all new games and platinum hits.
Wow! Sonic Riders of Major League Baseball 2K6! Star Wars Battlefront 2? It's stacked!
Need for Speed Underground 2? Can we have some now, Mummy?
You'll ruin your dinner.
You can't eat them, Mom!
Or can you?
Rated E to T.
Excuse me, Miguel?
The Dark Lord banishes thee!
Hey, Sarah. Whoa, Ozzy, you reek. You know I reek. I've been playing so many games with my Games Freedom Pass, I have had 0 time to shower.
No extended viewing fees with your Games Freedom Pass. Rant, buy, game your way at Blockbuster.
Sweet, we're closing early.
From Sony's PlayStation come the greatest hits, all your old favorites.
Like the soft sounds of swarming missile.
And the gentle crack of Sophia's whip.
Feel the hilarious antics of Sweet Tooth, that lovable clown.
All for just $24.99 each. But wait.
There's more?
That's right. The PlayStation is a mere $149. And you can also get leading titles.
Like Crash Bandicoot and Jet Moto.
For just $49.99 and less.
You are not ready.
Evan Petty calls it hot, deliciously hot. Rob Damas raves, it's spontaneous consumption. It's a story of heat and redemption. From the creators of the Domino's Heatwave, an epic author. Order a deliciously hot Domino's pizza. Get a free movie rental from Blockbuster Video when you rent another. Hot Domino's Pizza, a hot movie from Blockbuster Video. If you can't take the heat, get out of the doorway. Now get 2 medium pizzas with up to 3 toppings for $13.99. Domino's, delivering 1 million smiles a day.
Today's assignment, photograph the elusive Pokemon. How do you do it? You're gonna be fast. Ah, missed him.
And you better be good.
Ah.
Great pictures. That's the name of the game in Pokemon Snap. You can go to a participating Blockbuster store, print out your best shots, grab an entry form, and mail it to Nintendo's Take Your Best Shot contest. The best shot wins an Australian safari for 4. And there's lots of other great prizes.
Ah.
Many will enter, few will win.
Hang on, it's gotta be fun.
Pokemon Snap. Take your best shot.
And we're back. We're going to keep going with this Trial of the Divines. So, you guys take a little bit to cure your wounds, patch up, sing songs of rest. Which deity of the remaining would you like to invoke next?
The Raven Queen.
All right.
The Raven Queen herself shows up.
So, what's interesting is that there doesn't actually exist a token for this creature because it is sort of an embodiment of darkness. So I have a placeholder token with the creature's name, but as this sort of like embodiment of shadow and death appears.
Oh god, I know what these are actually.
All of you guys to roll initiative again.
Kind of, sort of. I know generally what it is. Because it's out of Mordenkainen's, I think.
I rolled a 5, I think. Yeah.
Because these are like the weird space wormy dude things, aren't they?
Maybe.
Or is it literally just
a description of what it looks like?
All right, everybody in? 1, 2. Skamos, Circo, Pyfean. Yeah, okay.
I also asked, so this thing is just a ball of darkness? They're just cool.
Chameleon, your turn.
Darkness.
I kind of want to know exactly what I'm like running up to poke.
A ball of darkness.
It's just like literal, just like shadow of negative energy. It's almost formless. It's almost like it's not quite invisible, but it's like kind of that. Like picture like a shadowy version of like Halo camouflage kind of looking thing.
Almost invisible, but also smack it.
All right. Since I am a nervous Nelly and don't want to die just by walking up to this thing, Which is this a wall behind it?
Yes, that is a wall.
So I'm guessing this, and that is that traversable space.
Yeah, that's fine.
That was 20. Oh god, my dog is barking. All right, I'm gonna.
I thought that was like a phone.
God, this is gonna be my entire turn, but I'm going to use my feline agility, dash, and disengage.
Wow. Okay.
So that gives me 120 movement or walking speed, and since I'm not climbing, I'm gonna run up to this point, which is 40 of the movement.
I love just the fucking zoomy shenanigans with Chameleon.
40. Wrong way.
Imagine if you took
That's
months
60
boots of speed and just break the sound barrier.
And essentially, I'm gonna do fire there.
Okay.
In that shape with my Emberlit boots, which is 5 charges.
Yep.
Correct? All right, and then that leaves me a remaining 60 foot of movement speed.
Okay.
So I'm going to run back here with the party and chill out next to Ciarenne.
So you're just kind of like creating a wall of fire around it. I dig it. Okay.
Proceed with caution. And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Selena's going to go. She's going to hop onto Admiral. Selena did not roll hit dice. Let me do that real quick.
To say, please.
We need her to not die.
Team.
Okay, good enough. Selena's gonna pew pew. That's a miss. That's a crit. Oh baby, that's a crit. So that is 11 points of damage on it. Nice.
Poisoned sometimes.
Yes, sometimes.
Sometimes.
It is a short bow of venom if she activates it. Ciarenne, you're up.
I think I am going to move. Sorry, I was still thinking when you asked me.
It's okay. Take your time.
I think I'm going to move up a little bit, but not a lot.
Okay.
If I can get my token to move. And move over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it with my crossbow, I guess.
All right. Pew pew pew.
Probably
12 is a miss.
can't hit anything.
Just insult it, just body shame it for being formless.
I feel like it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna, take my vicious mockery either. Is the problem? So, yeah, sure. That's my turn.
All right, Pyfean, you're up.
Always try. Pyfean is gonna walk up here.
Faith are gone, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
As is the spiritual weapon.
Pyfean is going to use the magical bow of champions or whatever the fuck I'm using to shoot it because I don't want to go through the fire.
All right.
Oh, that has plus on it. That needs to go away too.
10 is a miss. Alrighty. Echo, you're up. I'm going to move up and hold an action to attack if I can. Sure. So when it gets close, you're going to swing at it. Good to know. Cool, cool, cool. So now its turn. It's going to skitter up the wall, like really weird, creepy.
Oh, I do not like that image.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it's going to unleash on Skamos. It's going to use its... Roll 20. Stupid character sheets. I have so many open.
Well, Echo held in action, so doesn't that go off?
It was not in range.
But it is now.
Oh.
It is now, yeah. So go ahead.
Good point.
Yeah, pop.
Just bop it on the head. If it has one.
Oh.
Feels
Worth a shot.
It's gonna use just a flurry of claws attack. It's gonna attack Skamos 6 times.
Oh boy.
The first one's a 25.
That hits.
So that's 12 points of slashing plus 5 of psychic. The second's a 22
That
for a
hits.
total of 9.
Okay, what's that? I gotta. How much was the first one? Sorry.
So the first one was 17 total.
Okay.
Plus 9. It's up to 26.
Calm down.
Okay. So are you down?
23 health. I got down the first one because I have 23 health.
So the first one was 17.
Yeah. Oh, well, so the second one. Yeah, the second one hit me. That's what got me down.
So the third attack will be on Ciarenne, which is a 15.
Did you not roll hit die?
I had full health.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
I only have 23. That's not a lot of AC.
So what's your armor class, Per?
At 13.
Okay, so 15 hits, you're going to take 10 points of slashing.
Okay.
No psychic. This fourth attack is going to be against Per, which is a 20 to hit, so that's another 7 points of slashing.
Wait, against Ciarenne, right?
Against Ciarenne, yeah.
I just want to make sure because you called me Ciarenne and then you called me Per and that
Sorry.
confused me.
So you're up to 17 damage total.
Okay.
And then it's going to use its fifth attack against Ciarenne, which is a 23. This is like a recharge ability.
It just hit me for 23 points of damage?
No, 23 to hit.
Thank God, no.
So you're up to 24 points of damage total between all 3 attacks on you.
Okay.
You still up?
Yeah.
Okay, and the last attack against you is a 14 to hit. What's your AC?
13.
All right, so it's another 7. So you in total took 21.
Sorry.
Yeah. 21 plus 12 is 34 points of damage.
Oh, I took 34?
Total, yes.
That was not the math I had, but that means I'm dead or unconscious.
Down. Yeah.
So we had 7, 12, 7.
Oh
20.
boy.
Luke must have not heard, or must have heard me say I haven't taken any damage yet. And it's like, oh, okay.
Let me just run along the walls real
You
quick.
said 10 at one point for something.
Uh,
Oh, that's fine. It doesn't.
That's fine.
7, 7, 12, 7 is 33. Just so you know, so that's me at 0.
okay. You're at 0. That's all that matters.
Okay.
That's its full action. Skamos, I need a death save.
It's my first one. It's been my first death save ever. Hey, it's a failure.
Ooh, that's one failure. All right.
Oh boy.
Quick-handed Chameleon, your turn.
Son of a bitch.
Does the fire last forever, or does it go away after a turn?
It's substantial. I don't think it disappears. Let me double check, but I'll put the rulings in the chat. Yeah, there's no time limit.
Yeah.
It's
No,
perpetual
until the
fire.
start of your next turn.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
So it goes away now.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
All right.
My cat is just destroying my furniture in the background.
Oh, this is bad. It's like Skamos just rolled a fail, but Ciarenne can still roll a fucking nat 1. Fuck it. Ciarenne healed me already, so I'm going to give her a potion as my main action.
Okay.
The loyalties lie.
I mean, like, in all fairness, like, Skamos is, like, one of Quick Hand and Chameleon's actual friends.
Yeah. You guys are chill.
But, like...
To be fair, also, Ciarenne can actually heal people.
Right. That's another thing that I had in the back of my head, honestly.
I do not have any low-level healing outside of Cure Wounds, and that's it. That's already spent.
Alright, so it's your full action to feed Ciarenne a potion.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's 2d4 plus 2.
And you're conscious.
Yep. And all that healing. JP?
From there, I'm just gonna step. I don't.
Oh,
Yeah, I
can I
don't
roll
really
in
have
with
much
2d4 plus 2? Or...
No, so that's gonna be
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Okay.
your potion, your heals.
That's good. I just wanted to make sure.
It's all good.
2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, first one. The 9.
Alrighty, 9 health back to back to
And
Ciarenne.
then
On the ground.
at that point, I'm gonna try. Is there any furniture I can attempt to hide behind? How tall is this altar?
I'll give it to you. You can try to hide behind the altar.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna step back on the other side of the altar and attempt to hide.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
Good to know. Let me give you a sneaky. Cool. Selena's gonna scootle over, and Admiral kind of crouches down. She's gonna reach down and touch Skamos, and she's gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Yay!
For no sneak attack for 5.
Sneaky heals.
Hey, it's better than 0. I'm back.
There
I'm gonna start learning spells now, just so I can sneak heal people.
All right.
Is our multi-classing wizard?
Ciarenne, it's your turn. You're conscious but prone.
So what do I can use my action to try and stand up, or?
So it's half your movement to stand up.
Oh, half my movement. Okay, so I'm just gonna stand up and try and drink a potion.
Okay, so that's your bonus action.
Okay.
Ooh, going with the big one. Okay, so that's 12 health back.
Apparently I needed it since I was gonna roll 1s on everything. And then I guess I'll just shoot at this or hit this thing with a rapier.
Okay.
You can also disengage and leave it be all.
Ooh, that's a natural 1. That's a miss.
I am just like apparently angry and frustrated and just like sucking. My character's just like, no.
Die, mystery entity, die!
All right.
Sorry.
Anything else?
That's it.
Alrighty. Pyfean, you are up. Let's smite some bitches.
I'm actually not gonna, but I'm gonna try something, and this is either gonna this will probably fail, but if it works, this will do nice things. But I'm gonna channel Divinity Nature's Wrath. I haven't used this yet.
Okay.
It needs to make me of its choice a strength for a dex save DC 12 or it's restrained.
Interesting. Okay.
And this probably isn't gonna work, but if it does, Echo's gonna hit this thing very hard next round.
It's a 15 on the dex save. What's the DC on it?
12.
Okay, yeah. So the vines try to grasp around it, but they kind of like fall through its sort of ethereal form.
Okay. That was my action. Gonna awkwardly sit here.
All right.
Or not sit, but stand below.
All set?
Yep, that, yeah.
All right. Echo, you're up. Skamos, you're on deck. Vow of Enmity again. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Lock eyes from across the room. That's a 22 to hit.
Every time he does it, he doesn't even need it.
Smart!
It is not considered an undead, because why would the Raven Queen's thing be an undead? But it's going to take some radiant damage. So 6 extra damage. Alright. Cool. Turn. Okay. It's now its turn. Does it recharge its Flurry of Claws? It does not. Okay.
Thank God.
So we've got 2 attacks.
That's at least manageable.
We're gonna attack Echo with both of those because that smite, it doesn't like the smite. So against Echo is a crit.
Oh god damn it.
So that's gonna be 14 points of slashing damage on Echo. And then we're going to do it again. And we're going to get a natural 1. Wow. Okay. So Echo takes 14 points. Okay. Skamos, you're up. So you are conscious but prone.
So I'm gonna stand up first off. I have a question that relates back to when I made this character.
Yep.
Is my turn undead still effective against Shadowfell?
It is indeed.
Okay, cool. So that's happening.
All right. The very rare chance where it can happen, this will certainly take effect. So it's going to make a wisdom saving throw. That's a 17 on the save.
Ooh, that saves it. Damn.
Yep.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Sure.
I'm getting some deja vu, by the way. Mace.
Channel Divinity was your full action.
Oh, okay, never mind then. God damn it. I don't think anything in this bonus action for cantrips right now. Nope. I'm gonna stand there and look pretty.
Alrighty. You do you. Chameleon, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna try and attack this thing from a sneaky position, but obviously I had to. Actually.
So if you move, you break stealth.
Right. I just thought about that. I'm gonna shoot it with my short bow. See what happens.
Alright, so at advantage, because you are hidden. 18 hits for 15. Nice shot. Alright.
And I think that's it. Yeah.
Cool. Selena's gonna go. Selena can't really do much. She's gonna pew it from back here. 15, I believe, hits. Yep. 15 just hits for with sneak attack. 17. And she's gonna shoot again. To 26 for another 7. Nice. Alrighty. And Ciarenne, you're up.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna try Vicious Mockery on this guy.
He's gonna make
obviously.
a wisdom saving throw. It's a 15 on the save. So.
Okay. And that's it for me. I'll just stand here.
Alright, Pyfean, you're up.
Okay, walk up and smack it.
Go for it.
Hey, you can finally use your sword.
Very cool. That's it.
Okay. Echo, you're up. $18 for 5. Actually, it has exactly 5 health.
Yay!
Thank Christ.
So, Skamos, you have the initiative. Which deity would you like to invoke next?
Oh God, who's left?
Paylor, Ian, and Sani?
We have Paylor, Arathis, Ioun, and Sehanan.
Oh, I miss Arathis.
Yep.
Invoke the god of
Let's
short
do Paylor. Only because I know immune stuff's gonna be magic based, and I have nothing to deal with that.
Okay. So, in full disclosure, Twitch chat, I fucked up because I have to manage a lot of stuff, and so the diva was meant to be for Paylor. So, but I put it for Bahamut. So I'm gonna put Bahamut's thing for Paylor.
Now fighting Bahamut.
You're really fighting Bahamut, but it's okay. So here comes the half dragon Silver Knight. Being all badass.
Is this just the guy they got from Staff?
He's gonna come in and do stuff.
The intern. It will be a challenger today.
He's at a 17. And Skamos, it is your turn as he spawns right there.
Oh boy. Okay. Does he kind of just like pop out of nowheres?
Yeah, he kind of just appears.
And Chameleon looks at you and says, "Help!"
You'll be okay. I'm bleeding out, please.
You got this, buddy.
I'm a vicious mockery or the Dragonborn.
Okay, he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
It's an 8, so that actually that works.
Sick. Cool. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do though. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna get some distance because I am not looking hot. Let's go. Whoop. Okay, you guys have fun over there.
Thought we were friends.
I'm bleeding out.
And you're up.
So seeing this thing just pop out of nowhere on me, I'm going to instinctively turn around and swing at it. And poke at it. So, lead with the poke.
21 hits for 13. Nice shot.
And then follow it with a slash.
The 11 does just scrape across its armor, but does no damage.
And on that note, I'm running away.
All right. Rock Audacity.
And I'm gonna, cozy up next to Selena and Admiral.
You are then going to immediately say, let's get in there. It's going to come on in. Gonna attack.
Shadow clone jutsu it.
13's a miss. 19 is just barely a hit for 20. Minus 4 is 16. And Admiral's Bite.
That's a lot of math.
Is 26 to hit for 12. And he's got to make a strength saving throw. And he succeeds on the strength save. Okay. His turn, he's going to just blow his fucking breath weapon on Selena and Admiral.
Gone peasants.
So that's 19 points of fire damage. Admiral's going to make a dex save. Succeeds. Selena's going to make a dex save.
Well, is she riding? Is she riding on him?
Yep.
Right.
Wouldn't she also? Oh, it doesn't matter, but
she does have Mountain Combatant.
Okay.
Yeah. So they both succeed. So they're both going to take half of that. So they're both going to take 9 points of fire damage. Okay.
Run away.
Alrighty, Ciarenne, you're up.
Alright, I am gonna cast Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action on Echo.
Okay.
And I guess I'll use Vicious Mockery on the
Okay.
friendo here.
He's gonna
I'm
make.
sure he's not.
That's a fail. So he does take the 2 points of psychic damage. Nice.
And disadvantage, right? That's the real part.
Double disadvantage, because I did it too.
Mhm.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Pyfean, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna smack it.
Okay. A 12 kind of binks against its armor.
Cool. I'm gonna stay here.
All right. Echo, you're up. Getting right up in there. Bonus POH. What is POH?
Poke on head.
I don't know what POH is. Oh, Potion of Healing. Okay. 7 health. Calls him a Potion of Healing. It's a healing potion, not a potion of healing. Hail, brethren, may our battle be glorious, our minstrel tales of far and wide. Oh.
Man, that contact is so weird.
Echo.
All right, 11 points of slashing damage. Very nice.
Echo misses Orsik so much as he's adapting his mannerisms.
Projecting his personality into himself.
I love it. Love it. This is how I play Paladins, folks. I love it. Alrighty, all set, Weewoo? Thank you so much, Weewoo. We appreciate you handling this.
We always appreciate you, Weewoo.
Alright, Skamos, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with the old Razzle Dazzle light crossbow.
Pew pew, 17. Think bounces off his armor. No damage.
Really? Good to know.
Yep, he's a little tanky. Chameleon, your turn.
I guess since everybody's ganging up on this guy, I'll just run back in, give it a few more pokes and swords.
Cool. 16 is a miss. You do have your bonus action if you want to use it. 13 with the longsword is also a miss.
Oof. And that's it.
Turn. Selena's going to swing out a couple times. It's a hit for 18. Bonus action. Second attack is a hit for 9. Oh, actually, with the fire, it's only resistant to fire damage, so it'd be an extra 3 plus an extra 12. That's another 15. And then Admiral coming in with the bite at advantage. Selena was such a broken character, Jesus. 25 with 14. And he is on the ground prone.
Selena with the hard carries.
Yeah.
But on his turn, he's going to stand up. He's going to not regain his thing. He's going to swing out at Selena at disadvantage on the first attack. Double natural ones, so fuck him, I guess. Second attack against Selena is a 13, and then the short sword bonus action is a miss. So just 3 misses against Selena.
This is like sword shatter because it's like
Jesus. Ciarenne, you're up.
I am going to move forward a little bit.
Okay.
And shoot at him. Obviously him. Shoot at him with my crossbow.
Okay.
And then
14
I'm
is a
also
miss.
okay. I'm also gonna put Bardic Inspiration on QHC.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Beautiful. Pyfean, you're up.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna smack it. Big smacks. No, okay.
Ooh, that's a whiff, unfortunately.
Just stand here in shame.
Bonk it.
Echo, your turn.
Wait, you're supposed to slash with the cutty end?
I've just been poking.
Just bonk it.
It's a miss, Echo, but you are inspired. If you'd like to use it. 50-50 shot on the inspiration. There we go. All right, Echo, how do you want to do this with your 11 points of slashing damage?
Type to me, sweet nothing.
Type to me.
Type to me, wee woo.
Tell me how you're gonna do this.
Type me like one of your French DMs.
Alrighty. And then Skamos, it's your turn. You get to pick the next deity.
Okay, so fuck it, Ayun.
Ayun? Okay.
Yeah, it's like we have and another one, Moradin.
That was a Paylor, right?
That was Paylor /
Moradin. Fucking out now.
Well met, my friend, as he beheads the knight. Yeah, so the last two are Arathis and Sehanine. Alright, so as you invoke Ayun at the start of your turn, this little bugger shows up.
Is it a fucking... it's not Quickling. I thought it was...
Where is it? I don't see it. I don't see it. It's over there? Okay, I see it. It's a... Okay. It's getting a good old razzle-dazzle crossbow bolt to the face.
I'm glad, because when Luke said Fey God of Trickery, I was like, is he just going to dump a bunch of Quicklings on us?
That would be so fucking funny.
Like, just like 5 Quicklings.
Crossbow is a miss.
That's a big sad.
I was kind of waiting for something like that myself. So.
Yeah, just a bunch.
I'm gonna get close to the group though.
Okay.
So going to step over the dead, or step near the dead body at least.
Sure.
Or where it was. Yeah.
Alrighty, all set?
Yep.
Cool. Top of the round, Chameleon, you're up.
Oh god, I don't even know what this thing is.
Fairly common D&D monster.
One would say it's in a staff somewheres.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to hide behind the altar right here.
Okay.
Only when I don't need it.
Yep.
And I'm going to think that I'm taking a sneaky shot with my short bow.
He's looking right at you. But the 19 will hit. For 7.
Alright, and that's it for my turn.
Alrighty, Selena's gonna go. Charge right on up here. We're gonna make 2 attacks. With the crit. Fuck yes. That was the wrong.
Out of curiosity, these things just poof out of existence when they die, or is there just a bunch of bodies on the floor?
There's a bunch of bodies on the floor.
Yes. If only I was a lizard folk.
And the second attack is a miss as well. And
I just get the poor half-dragon intern.
17. Whew. So much damage. And then he's got to make a strength save.
Big carry.
Which he does succeed on. Okay. The Nothic's turn. The Nothic is going to... I need...
That is not at all what I thought it was, by the way.
I need Skamos, Chameleon, and Echo to make me Constitution saving throws.
Oh god.
Hey. Nice.
Alright, so Echo is the one who failed. Echo is going to take 8 points of necrotic damage.
The paladin failed the con save. Nice.
Alrighty. Ciarenne, you're up.
Did not realize Echo's con was that low. Jesus.
Yeah.
Right here.
Ooh, you're going to shatter it? Okay. He's going to make a Constitution saving throw. That's an 8. So he fails, takes 14 points of thunder damage. Ciarenne, how do you want to just obliterate this thing? He's kind of a glass cannon.
So Ciarenne's just like really annoyed at this point because she's just been missing everything. She's like, fuck it, and just
snap its fingers and its head explodes.
Right.
Very sassy finger snap.
Nice.
Exactly.
Alrighty. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Alrighty. Pyfean, you get to choose which.
The one god that remains.
No, there's two. There's two.
There's two.
Is there two? I thought.
Yeah, we aren't that lucky.
It was Arathis and what was the other one?
Ciarenne. Ciarenne is the moon goddess, the Fey moon
Oh,
goddess.
I got that confused. And Ciarenne, because Pyfean knows that one, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And thus 10 quick legs descended from the ceiling.
I am really tempted, but no.
I would say no, if only because, given how high their AC is, we're going to be swinging at them for a while, and it's almost 6.
So these 3 are going to appear here. And I'm going to add them to the initiative.
Oh god, no.
So they're there, and they there. Okay. Nothic's gone.
I was surprised you didn't, for the fact that it's almost Halloween, throw the where Nothic at us that was in the homebrew.
Where?
And Pyfean, it's your turn.
Cool. I don't have my turn Fey because I used it on the other thing. Shit. Gonna get over. Actually, wait. How much movement do I actually fucking have?
30 feet, I believe.
I have 35, but because I got fucking hooves.
I mean, I have hooves too, but I I have hooves too, and I don't move that fast.
Well, this sucks to be you.
Yeah, I'm also wearing plates.
Same. I'm gonna longbow the fucking Dryad Brigade thing, the big one.
Okay.
Fuck.
The 11 does hit.
Oh, fuck, yay. Cool.
Yeah, for full damage. Nice. Nice.
Awesome, I wasn't expecting that to actually land. Neat.
Alright. It's then...
Wait, shit, I should have used the thing. God damn it. Okay.
It's then the Dryad's turn. It's going to use Entangle. So it's a 20-foot square, so I think I can hit most of you guys. Ooh, I have to make a choice. I'm going to throw Echo in that, because Skamos has spells. So I need a strength saving throw from Pyfean, Ciarenne, Chameleon, and Echo.
Is this a spell?
This is a spell.
Cool, I have advantage on it.
Nice.
Oh, I have Bless turned on save still. Ignore that 3.
Okay. That is a DC 14. So Echo is restrained.
I think everyone but Pyfean is.
Ciarenne is restrained. Quick-handed Chameleon is restrained. And Pyfean is not, yeah. Legs, baby.
Legs.
Alright. So that's her turn. Echo, it's your turn. Echo, you are restrained. You can attempt to use your action to make a strength check to try to free yourself. Alright, and you managed to do so, so you're no longer restrained. But that was your full action. You still have movement and a bonus. Actually, that square is difficult terrain for the duration as well, so you couldn't move that far. My bad. You can get right to the edge of it here, if you wanted. Slowing you down. All set? Oh, we're pinging. Why are we pinging? So it was your full action to pull the vines off of you, so you couldn't throw a javelin this turn. Disregard, okay.
Javelin at it.
Almost your turn.
Okay, question. Is this like a full pillar?
Yeah. And there's like stairs in between.
Okay, I'm gonna dip like right here to try to get some cover.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead at this boy.
Okay.
Or girl, wherever it is.
Yeah. And you're gonna use your Death Cleric bouncy thing?
Yep. 1 second. Let me click it though.
Alright. It's a natural 20 for the Dryad, so she takes no damage. And the Pixie is a 14, so I think both of them save.
Damn, yes. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Then I can't do anything. Darn. That's my turn.
Alright, Quick-handed Chameleon, you are restrained. So vines are grappling you.
Question, can I redact that and actually pop a health potion for my bonus?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. Thanks. It's 1d4 plus 2 or
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Okay, cool.
Yep. Alright. QHC, you're up.
Let me see real quick. Oh, that's where the sleep grenade's at. It's in my spells. I'm gonna cast Web.
Interesting. Okay. A 40-foot cube. That's a big fucking cube.
Is that Is that the normal size?
It is not.
All right. I couldn't remember if I doubled it in my.
You doubled it. You doubled it because of the cloak.
Yes. So yeah, I'm actually gonna put it further in front of them, so like have them at like the very back of the cube.
So something like that.
Oh, good lord.
Yes, something like that, exactly.
Or like, so because I'm assuming you don't want it to hit your friends.
Right, right.
So
I don't want to hit him, but I do want to have them as much. I want to have as much difficult terrain between me and them as possible.
Okay, there we go.
Fans at home, if you want to play a drinking game, you'll die. Take a drink every time Luke says interesting. Sorry.
Each creature that starts its turn must make a dex saving throw, and then they get restrained. Okay. Cool.
I think that's it for my turn.
Beautiful. I like it. The Pixie's turn.
They restrain me, I restrain them.
Yeah. So they are starting their turn here. So they have to... Each creature that starts its turn in the webs must make a dex saving throw. Okay, so both Pixies making a dex saving throw. First one's a 19, second one's a 13. What's the spell save DC on it?
I believe it's 13. Let me double check. I think so. Hold on. Oh, I think it's on the actual cloak text. Yeah, 13.
Okay. So this one's going to cast Confusion, centered on all four of you. So I need wisdom saves from Pyfean, Echo, Ciarenne, and Chameleon.
I have advantage. I think.
Yep.
-1, nat 20.
Her is confused. Restrained and
Cannot
confused.
roll.
You're tied up and confused. You don't know what's going on, but
man,
you just see vines and webs, and
the other one is going to cast Sleep, centered on the four of you.
Oh my god.
Who has the lowest health?
I am at max.
Yeah, me too. I'm at 30.
I have 22.
Okay, and how much does Echo have? 13. Echo falls asleep. Sleepy Echo. Okay. Selena's turn. Selena is going to shoot at the Pixie. The one at the bottom, closest to her. That's a hit. She's just going to take out both the Pixies. Okay, Confusion's gone.
No longer dazed and confused. Oh wow, did she do... Jesus.
Alright, Ciarenne, it's your turn. You're restrained.
I'm not confused anymore, though.
You're not confused. You're just restrained. There's a momentary lapse of awareness.
So if I cast a spell, that counts as an attack spell, so that would go against my restrained status?
I mean, if it's a somatic component, you can't move your hand.
Depends on what kind of spell, like what the spell is.
It doesn't matter. Never mind.
No, what's the...
No, I'm gonna just try to break out. I have to move anyway, so.
Okay. So yeah, you'd have to use your action to make a strength check.
And I'm gonna fail, because I'm weak as
That's a strength save. I need a strength check. So just the strength.
I don't know what that is.
So on the left-hand side, just click on like your strength score, basically.
Oh, those are hyperlinks? Okay.
Yep. Oof. Okay, yeah, you're still all tied up in the vines. Alrighty, but you still have a bonus action.
I don't have anything to do. I'm good.
The Dryad's turn. So the Dryad's got to make a dex save. That's a natural one, so he's also restrained. She, rather. She is going to... She's going to attempt to charm Selena. So Selena's got to make a wisdom saving throw. That's going to be interesting. Selena saves with a 19. That could have been really bad. Pyfean, it's your turn.
I am going to shoot her with one of the shiny arrows, which are the D4 fire arrows and Kraken's thing.
Okay, cool.
I'll just roll that out in post if this actually connects. I think that hits.
15 hits, yeah.
Cool. That's a 2 fire damage.
And it should burn them, so it should burn the webs and do even more fire damage.
Yep. It does. According to Web, I think it's 2d4 fire damage.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll an extra 2d4 fire damage. That's actually exactly how much health it had. So, Pyfean, how do you want to do this?
I mean, I'm aiming for its head. It's a bow.
Okay,
just engulf it in flames.
Nice. All right. Echo, you have the opportunity to invoke last.
Where are my shiny arrows? They're there.
But Echo is asleep. So, Skamos, it's your turn.
Nice. I shout out the last one.
All right, we're going to invoke
You wanna wake us up and untangle us first?
Oh, who's sleeping? Wait. Who's sleeping?
Well, the entangle goes away, doesn't it? When
Yeah, the entangle's gone.
Okay.
And web should have burnt up, right?
It's going to continue to burn.
I mean, like a straight line, I guess.
Nice.
Because
Let's see. So these.
but I fired roughly like that.
Hey, you gonna hit this one with Toll the Dead.
Okay. So these little robot thingies are gonna appear because Arathis is the god of like civilization. So I figured, hey, let's use the fucking
Mordrons.
Yeah.
Like, those are the ones. Those are the time interlopers.
All right. So the monodrones are going to make wisdom saving throws. That's an 8, so he fails, and the one next to him is the duo drone. So the duo drone is going to make a wisdom save. And double natural 1, so they both fail.
Sick.
Can they take necrotic damage? They can.
Where are they in turn order, or do we not roll for initiative?
I haven't rolled for them yet. Sorry.
So they each take 2. I rolled 2. They both take 4. Do I have to roll damage for both of them?
They're both just going to take 4.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I thought I rolled 2d8, but that's never mind. Okay, yeah. So.
All right. Thank you, Per. By the way, I would have completely forgot about that. Okay.
Just gonna stay in cover for now.
It's now the duo drone's turn. There are 2 of them. So they both took 4. Let me mark that. Duo drones are going to throw some javelins. Simultaneously, both of them throw 1 javelin and then another javelin. So we have a total of 4. The first 2 are going to go towards Selena. It's an 8 and an 11, both miss. The second 2 are going to go towards Skamos. Skamos, you have +2 to your AC because of partial cover.
Nice.
That's a 13 and a natural 1.
Yep, I have 20 total right now because of that.
Nice. All right. Quick-handed Chameleon. At the start of your turn, the fire spreads.
All right. About where is the fire? Right there.
Yep.
It's a 40-foot cube from the ground up, and these roofs are 45 feet. Correct?
Yep.
All right.
Burn down this church.
You're gonna hate me, Luke, but maths time.
Okay.
I'm using a bonus action for dash.
Okay.
I'm using my tabaxi speed because I didn't move after when I took the shot from the not sneaky position. Or no, the actual sneaky position. Anyways, so dash plus tabaxi speed equals 120 walking speed, which also equals 120 climbing speed because of the cloak.
Yep.
So I have 240 feet of movement in a 360-degree axis.
Yep.
I am screwed.
I have a video I need to send you after this. I'm gonna link it in the Discord. Remind you.
I was listening for part of that, and then I checked out for half a second. It's and then I do a 260-degree axis, and I'm like, what?
All right, so 10 speed to get to the wall. 45 straight up. So that's climbing speed is 45. Get to the roof, which would really be like right here. Still have 110 movement speed. So I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And then 45 movement speed down. So I've used 90 of my climbing speed to climb up and down the wall. I'm going to use my primary attack with my rapier.
Okay.
Oh, if I click the right button, might help.
All right, so that's 10 points. Nice shot. That actually takes him out.
Nice.
His body just disintegrates.
All right. And that was only 20 of my walking speed. Right? 90 up and down, and then just... Oh, wait. Hold up. I missed. No, so I've used 45 of my walking speed.
Yep.
Which leaves me 75. Not quite enough because difficult terrain halves my movement speed, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to stop right about there.
Okay.
Just walking back through the webs.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
And what a turn it was. That's amazing. Selena's gonna go. Pew pew. It's a hit for 9. That takes this one out. Pew pew. 28 for 11. Okay. Ciarenne, your turn.
So
I saw you doing earlier.
Yeah, my Roll20's bugged, so
Uh-oh.
it took me 10 times longer to do it than
It's okay. He's
normal.
60 feet away from you.
It's fine. I was just gonna cast right here and just ignore my buggedness, but the space I was gonna cast Shatter on it.
Okay, so he's got to make a con save.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's like, it's the last fight, let's just nuke him.
I'm gonna reload my thing, but that's all I was gonna do.
All right. That actually killed him. So, Per, how do you want to do this? Last fight of the night. How do you want to do this?
So she just casts out her spell and just puts all of her might into it because she's ready for it to be over, so that we can move on and take care of Marigold.
You can move on.
Powerful. So, as the last of the monodrones fade, the light shimmers and there's sort of a blinding flash, and instantly all 8 of the Divine Chosen are there in front of you. Justicar Rivan Nemoris, the High Paladin of Bahamut, steps forward, removes his helmet. Well done. You have passed the trial of the divines. Clearly the gods' will shall be done through you as their conduits. How may we assist?
We need a healer to come back with us to heal a wound.
That is uncurable by anything that we can muster. It seems to be a cursed wound from something underwater. Do we, out of character, do we know what it is? I remember you saying to someone you told them.
It was Shiana they said it to, so there's a very good chance they didn't say anything.
So Shiana was able to determine it was a psionic wound, but wasn't able to determine like the exact.
No, that was a thing for you in Roll20, wasn't it?
No, we're talking about there was a tavern chat thing.
Yeah.
We know it's a wound that we can't heal personally, so we need someone who has a higher capability of it to come with us and help our friend out, or else she might pass.
Rivan kind of looks over down at the small little halfling. Goes, Sumiko, do you think you can handle this? and the small little halfling, who you can now see is the lead worshiper of the Raven Queen, the High Prophet. Sumiko Hare kind of just nods. I shall go, and then I shall return.
We thank you.
Selena kind of goes, well, that was fucking fine and dandy, but my mom's dying, so get the hell out of here.
Selena, covered in blood, just fucking...
Guys, our vote is up. Get your votes in. All right. So Sumiko follows you. There is a briefly hilarious encounter when you reunite with Amnesty, as there's a look of recognition. Amnesty apologizes profusely, but manages to teleport the 9 of you now back to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company guild hall. Sumiko immediately is escorted to Marigold, whose condition seems to be getting worse by the minute, but arrives just in time. And there's she demands a little bit of privacy as she performs sort of an ancient ritual, but reassures everyone at the Tealeaf Adventuring Company that Marigold will heal. However, she will be very tired, very sore, and that she recommends just bed rest for about 2 weeks after this ritual to heal her in this psionic wound.
But we need her ready tomorrow, no?
Oh, jeez.
So, that'll be fun to deal with. So, you've got a very tired, still wounded, but alive Marigold that you have to drag through the Howling Wood and front a green dragon and some hags with. So,
we got
congrats, guys. For that awesome trial, you guys, because there is technically no gold reward for this, it's doubling down on the experience. So you guys are going to get 860 experience.
Ooh.
You all get your Tealeaf point for completing and saving Marigold, as usual. And then we've got some rollover magical items. So, let's see. The first one is the Heartstone, and this is the last chance to get the Heartstone before it goes into the shop. So it's the Night Hag item. It's a consumable, but it actually is pretty useful. You can use 1 charge of it to cure any condition as long as you're conscious, or give yourself +2 to a saving throw. Could come in clutch. So remember, if you want to bid on an item, the command is /R/WGM, and then the number of points you'd like to bid.
I feel bad because this thing first dropped in the last session I was in, and like a whole month later, no one has grabbed it.
Some people just don't want.
This also could have probably fixed Marigold without us having to go to the Dios.
So, if you're interested in the Heartstone, go ahead and get those bids in now. We'll say...
I mean, as written, yes.
Going twice?
As written, that definitely, yeah. Feels silly now.
All right, so the Heartstone is going to go into the shop. I will add that now, so I don't forget about it.
Heartstone.
I'm level 4.
Hey, nice.
Congrats.
I'm like 1 to 2 sessions away from level 4, depending on if we get a lot of XP or not.
All right. Sorry, just messing with handouts. Okay. So that one's out of here. Cool. There's also this little guy that's up for grabs. So this is the Micello Weave Armor. It is magical studded leather armor. This naturally sourced armor is interwoven with fibers and caps from a resilient strain of violet fungus that grows when exposed to rejuvenating magic. While you wear this armor, your constitution score is increased by 2 to a maximum of 20, and whenever a spell or magical effect causes you to regain hit points, you also gain a number of temporary hit points equal to half the number of hit points you recover, up to a maximum of 15. While you have temporary hit points in this way, you also have resistance to necrotic damage. However, if you go to take the armor off, your constitution score drops back down.
Oh, I thought it just reduced your base score by 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just...
So, if you wear it, you might as well keep it. So, if you're
unhealthy dependence on it.
If you're interested in the armor, it does require attunement. Go ahead and get those points in. Going once. Going twice. Anybody? Anybody? All right, we have a winner. For 1 point to Quick-Handed Chameleon.
All the resistances.
Oh, baby. So go ahead and take the time to copy and paste that to your character sheet, because I usually do delete these afterwards. Congrats. It's a pretty sick magic item. So what have you got for... You've got the cloak, you've got the boots, and this is your third magic item, right?
Fourth, I have the acid ring.
The acid ring, that's true.
Default attunement slots is 3.
Yeah, but one of those items is an attunement. Which one is
then whatever.
I think is the cloak attunement?
I feel like the ring was... I don't know, let me double check. Hold
the
on.
ring is definitely attunement, because it's...
Alright,
Yep.
give me 1 second.
Close out all these frickin'...
Where is attunement? I don't see anything in the boots saying attunement, surprisingly.
Damn, alright.
Holy shit.
Let me look that up. The boots do require attunement. It's in the top.
Oh, they do?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
So, you could pick one to sell back to the shop or pass out to a buddy, but you can only be acquired. You can only be attuned to 3 things.
Fair enough.
So you don't have to decide now. You can think about it.
True.
So, stuff to think about. Alrighty, guys. Hope you had fun. That was a lot of fun. We've got maybe another couple minutes on the viewer's choice, so we'll wait for that.
Oh, is it not 2 items this week?
No, there's just a rollover one. Yep.
I know it's sensible for it to go in the shop, but I am almost curious how long it would have stayed there.
Someone will take it.
Well, I was also about to say, I think since it's been in there, I think almost everyone who's active has at least played 1 session, so...
People like their points. Speaking of which, so I know we had 1 person level up. Do we have any other level ups?
Let me see. What's level 5?
Level 5, 6,500.
Oh, just shy.
Oh.
Almost.
Very close. Alrighty.
Ooh, gain 5 health.
There you go. Nice. We got Skamos at level 4. That's exciting. Alrighty. Couple more seconds on this viewer's choice. Any last minute votes? And the winner of tonight's Twitch chat favorite vote is Quick-Handed Chameleon. So you can even take that point back. There you go. Nicely done. DM's favorite is going to go to Skamos for tonight.
Hey.
Definitely some interesting spell uses, I think. Very tactical, very thoughtful, and I like the forethought of asking the diva its name. That was kind of interesting. That threw a curveball at me. I wasn't expecting that. So,
hey, if finding an angel, I gotta know what its name is. You never know if it's gonna pop up again.
I mean, it's dead.
No, they all popped up at the end.
Alrighty, guys. Well, it's been fun. We're gonna raid out like we always do in the game room. We'll see you next Thursday for the milestone mission. It's gonna be a big one. Lots of love into it. I'm really excited about it. Hope you all have a wonderful week. We'll see you then. Take it easy.